All right. There we go. There's the alerts. Yo. Back up in the building for another edition of the Harry's Drinking Again. I am your host, Harry Too Scary, aka Mr. Harris, and tonight we got a good one for you. Like I always say on the Harris is Drinking Again pubcast, you never know what you're going to get. That's one of our phrases over here, and tonight it's going to be no different, baby. Because I got my real brother in the house. Yes. Real brother on the line. You've heard stories. I've told the stories here. Tonight is about to be epic. We're going to get all the way into it, break down the history, we're going to start literally from the inception. From the inception that both of us were already in our dad's ball sacks. And we're going to go out and we're going to go from there to there to there. He's already in the green room waiting. So I'm going to get him on very quickly. We're going to be talking about everything from our childhood upbringing to when we first met, to our wild ass experiences. And I haven't seen or talked to this man in over almost 10 years. You know, we just, we haven't seen. But before I get sipping too much, tonight's show is officially sponsored by Gubba Rum. Go to gubbarum.com to find out where you can purchase your bottle or have it shipped to you. They have two flavors, Gubba Gold, Gubba Silver. Gubba Gold, you're getting that vanilla infused rum. Fire. Put it in your pancake, put it in your French toast batter. You know, you can cook with it. You can also sip it neat or on the rocks. Then we have the Gubba Silver, coconut infused. It's kicking Malibu's ass. So we always be sipping on that. And I got me a Coors Banquet. And a nice frosty mug. Shout out to A&W. I got the frosty mug with the Tajín rim. Went to Costco today and I picked up a little pre-batched margarita, Kirkland style. So I'm going to start with that. Drink a Coors and probably pour some vodka in the margarita mix. Ooh, maybe I'm going to pour a little bit of coconut rum too. So it's about to get crazy. I got a cigar on deck. I got 10 pre-rolls on deck. I actually only got 7 because I smoked 2 of them. But shout out to Wellness. What is it? Reef Dispensary, man. They got the 10 for 40 deal. You see that? That's how we're starting it. Boom. So we're gamed up. The thumbnail, my bro, you know, looking like Andrew Tate and shit. I got my little cigar in the bag. We got the pre-roll. I got a couple of Zins. And we ready to ride, man. This is the 88th show. So thank you so much. I know the last couple weeks I haven't been feeling myself, I'll be honest. I had the Meltdown show about a week and a half ago titled You're Not Supposed to See This. And then last week, you know, shout out to Brother Ray. He came through, but something was missing in the last week. So I'm really anxious and excited to get back to just being Harry. Maybe it's because I need to take a fucking sip. Calm down. Harry's Drinking Again. All right. About to bring on the man of the hour. Also, you know what? I'm not even live on Podbean yet. Hold on, I'm slipping over here. All right, we got the Podbean cracking now. Shout out to the Podbean listeners. We're trying to hit the 300 sub mark. It's getting close. We'll keep grinding. You can also check out the podcast on wdjyfm.com. Live from Atlanta every Saturday and Sunday night, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. I just got the numbers from the first month just on the internet, and it's looking very good. So if you would like to support the pub in other ways besides YouTube or Twitch or Twitter, check us out on the internet radio. And if you're in the Atlanta area and a few other regions in the Southeast, 99.1, you can catch us there every week. So now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get a message from a couple of people. And let's bring on my brother, man.
Hey, man, this is Tommy Chung, and you're listening and watching Harris is Drinking Again. Sounds like a ghetto movie.
What's cracking, y'all? It's Lil Kelpie from the 1503, aka Kelpie the P, aka call me whatever you want, just don't call me broke. And I'm fucking with the Harris is Drinking Again podcast, one of the first podcasts or platforms to put me on. Y'all better stay following them, watching them. Stay tuned for more shit. Big things happening in the future.
Harry's drinking again. Yes, yes. All right. Everything else I want to say, we will discuss here, because this man here coming to the stage, first of all, I love him. I do love him. We didn't grow up together. We're going to get into it. But we have a bond that is fucking brother shit. Don't matter how many years or how many we don't talk. We always, find a way to bring it back. And he's now a father. He's changed his life around for the better. There were some times where I don't know if either of us were going to make it to C25. I don't know. It was wild times. So here, to tell you himself, he goes by Truck Stop. He goes by Purdue Gray Boy. He goes by Trevon. Coming to the stage, my brother, trucking around the globe. Let motherfuckers know, Truck 24.
Oh.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. Born and raised. Oh, I was too late. Oh, there we go. See, that's how you know I'm old. We lost it, bro. We all lost it.
My brother, man.
What's up, brother?
What is up, man? Let me see here. We got the close up. Looking good on the screen. Boom. Okay, let's go close up for a minute. All right. Well. First of all, welcome to the Haida Pub, baby.
Thank you for having me, brother. Looking good.
We are here in the Haida Pub. Throughout the show, we will be, switching up the backdrop occasionally. I got some grainy photos and shit. I'm trying to build that pub atmosphere, So this is the what I call the dopest, the hottest virtual pub on the net. Play music, we talk shit. Thanks for being part of the 88th show, man. And I want to let people know it is interesting, and I'm going to try not to focus so much on my camera because I want to upload this also on the other audio platform. So at least the first hour is going to be real. I'm going to keep it composed, and then we're going to get loose like a goose. But a little bit before COVID, we had this whole concept, brother to brother podcast. And then unbeknownst to me, I'm scrolling through some notes one night here on a show, and I see these notes, and it's dated from 2014, and it said brother to brother podcast. So, and I don't know, if we were talking about it back then, or if that was something I came up with, and then we talked about it like 3 years later, but it manifests itself into Harris's Drinking Again. And a little bit before the pandemic, before we kind of, fell out of touch, there was talks about us, doing a pod. And I remember we didn't know nothing, bro. Like, I didn't know shit as far as, I just knew that, I don't know, we need a mic, we need a couple of things. But then around, thanks to the stimulus and some to the crypto, Shiba Inu, I was able to buy some studio equipment.
I still got Shiba Inu. To the moon, baby.
To the moon. Yep. And
man.
So yeah, I've been rocking, but I actually started this, of course, in 2022. So I'm not a Corona podcast. A lot of people just started it during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Me, a year after, and but we've had a lot of great guests. I had a publicist for a short time, that sent me some guests, Tommy Chong and Mark Christopher, different actors, and it was cool. But these shows right here in the beginning, this feels like a beginning show because it's my people. It's like in the very beginning, there was this innocence about the show. Oh, Frosty the Snowman mug there already, huh? Nice.
Little apple cider, brother.
All right. Keep the throat fresh. So, there was a little bit of hesitancy there in the beginning, but I got the shit together. But as I've been going back and posting shows on Spotify now, I'm starting. I just uploaded the 14th episode, so I'm kind of backtracking but those were some of the funnest, just because it's like it's not you're a guest, but it's not a thing. It's just like this is what the podcast started as, man. Just two men talking, getting their views out into the world, sharing some laughs, and then I have no doubt that tonight's gonna be like Clip City, bro. I'm just gonna make like a shitload of clips out of all the stuff. But I want to, first of all, are you on the road? Are you coming live from the Diesel?
No, I'm coming live from the garage.
Oh,
I
okay.
got heading to Florida tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Kind of posted up like a little truck. That's what's up, man. So you're in your
Yeah. In the
comfort.
garage, in the car, baby sleep.
Hell yeah. Earlier, like yesterday, I was telling my girl, I was like, babe, she's like, what are you gonna drink for the show? I said, fuck. I said, I gotta go find some MD 2020, and no luck. Like, I don't know if I went to the right liquor stores, but I didn't see no MD or no Boone's Farm. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not surprising. And and I thought long and hard about it. I mean, but 10 months of sobriety.
Yes, yeah. Hey,
That's more important. And I was like, you know what? I've been thinking about this apple cider all week, brother.
congratulations on 10 months, dude. Because I'll be honest,
Brother Ray.
Brother Ray up in the building. Shout out Brother Ray, man. Tati's Truth on the check-in. Yes. For my birthday last year, not this year, already a year ago, I tried to go 30 days without drinking, and I made it 21. I think I had red wine, but I made it 25 days with actual no hard alcohol. And that it was hard, man. And I'm on that borderline point because I think we've spoken about it before. You were like a full-blown alcoholic at one point, or how would you describe? No,
I don't wasn't an alcohol. I mean, every alcohol, right? Every drunk or alcoholic denies that they were alcoholic. For me, it was deeper than that. Just a lot of stress and trauma, trying to cover up. Trying to basically medicate, but deep down, like I just I didn't want that anymore. I actually was thinking about it the other day, and the type of relationship was like a slave master relationship. I'd get off of work. I couldn't wait for the wife and the baby to go to sleep, even before we had a baby. And then I just felt the leash tug on my neck, like, come on, boy, time to drink. And
come on, you rolling with Evan Williams tonight, Master Williams, Master Daniels.
and here, me, I was like, yes, master, yes. Right away, master. Yeah, man. So I think the sobriety. Do I miss it? Yeah, man. Of course. There ain't nothing like there ain't nothing like alcohol, dude. But um, many different names: drunk, alcoholic, addicted. I mean, for me, it was a habit. It was like I couldn't break that habit, and once that habit was broken for me, I never looked back.
Do you 'cause we try to get into that on the show. Like, there's just different levels of alcoholism or addiction. I'm a functioning addict in whatever I do. Excuse me. Shit. Um, Now I don't drink a lot. Like when I drink, even when you knew me, I didn't even really drink beer back then. Like a 40, I'd sip on a 40, but I didn't get the taste for beer until a few years ago. But for me, I still I crave a little taste every day. I want a little sip, but I definitely have my cutoff point intact because I don't like to feel liquor sick or anything. But there's days though where it's like 7 days out of the week, right? And I'll think back and I'm like, well, fuck, dude, you still drank every day. Now,
Yep.
it could just be one, literally, I might just have one fucking Coors Banquet. Just like, I ain't got no alcohol. I'm just looking at the fridge and I'm like, let me just pound this beer. And then that's that. But in the back of my head, I feel that guilty conscience because it's like, but you still drank, like, you still have it with a day, even without a beer, homie. Or like I stop and get a shooter. And it's like, you still had a shot of liquor, motherfucker. Like, can you, how long can you go without alcohol at this point? Because I used to go months, right? And now it's
See, I'll never get that one. Like, I don't get it. Why? So for me, that's not doing nothing for me. I didn't drink alcohol because I love the taste. I mean, I got some demons to suppress. Let's get to it. So that if you're able to, I think if you're able to have one, I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying a few. You know, if you're able to, by all
yeah,
means, go right ahead.
right. But this night's on
Me,
the
no.
show, we're all sit here and yeah, it's a 4-hour show, and I'm taking. But by the end of the night, I'm kind of like, damn, I I didn't even drink half a pint. It's like, but there's still something in me, and I don't know if that's just I need to challenge myself with total sobriety, complete weed addict and shit. This shit don't even do nothing for me. But it's but kudos to you though, man, for giving it a
Appreciate it,
shot.
bro.
And I'm trying to stay off the meth and the coke a lot these days. Over 2 years, no meth, and Adderalls. But I just did
Man,
I did some blow in August. When I went to Vegas. So, but okay, before we get too in this, let's just go from the beginning. I want to ask you a couple questions and act like I don't know you, and then bring me all the way up until about when you're 15 when we met. Okay. So,
bring you. All right, so start. Okay. All right.
so,
Well,
so where, so where are you, from? Where are you born and raised, man? So for the people that,
born and raised Chandler, Arizona.
Chandler, Arizona, the 480, not the 206, right?
No, the 480 is the only
There you
way
go.
to go. Yeah, bro. Raised by black dad, white mom left. The opposite, of statistics and you know, uh Chase Channing, my brother, sister. Um oh shit, I was a knucklehead, bro. Always getting in trouble. I'm surprised I'm even alive today. Um and I mean just the normal childhood of being broke and broken bad. So nothing too special. Um, and learning learning that I had a brother somewhere, bits and pieces of information. That's crazy. I haven't thought about that in a minute, but like trying to find who my brother Dakota was. It first started with uh Deanna, my mother telling me that I had a brother named I forgot his name, but somewhere out there, a half brother named James or something like
Yeah, yeah,
that, and
yeah. White brother or
white
something.
guy. Yeah, yeah. That so try you know started to try to find him, but you know, that they're didn't really want anything to do with that that side. So kept it moving, grew up, heard about Dakota, and I don't really know how it all started, but um, I remember first talking to you, and bro, we must have talked for like 6 hours, and
Yeah,
then we talked.
did it start on MySpace and then we got the number through like, and then we actually called, or how do you remember that? I thought it was something,
There's
or
gonna
maybe we
be
should.
there's gonna be a lot of not remembering.
Yeah,
I was a
yeah,
hardcore drug addict, dude.
we chopped up in it, and at this point, okay, so we're fast forwarding, boom. First of all, when your your mother, our mother, she left she left you pretty early, like, right? Or
Yeah,
was it
when I was like 1 or 2.
1 or 2? Yeah. So then, okay. And then later on in the show, I'm gonna ask you. We're gonna get into like that trauma shit, man. Because this is therapy night rants, baby. We come here, we unwind. I'm finna pack up the cigar and just relax, sipping on this margarita and double rum, baby.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
So I, we're 5 years apart, roughly 4.5, 5.5, no more than
I'm
that.
30. Be 32 in February, so yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and so yeah, a good 5. So I must have been about 20. I know when I went down to AZ, it was 09, so I was 22, I believe, 22, and you were 17. But I thought I remember maybe we were talking when you were like 15 though, for like a minute, like a year or two.
Yeah, we were talking, and finally, I mean, we were pretty much best friends at the, before even meeting each other, and then like, yeah, I would have shaved it off sooner if my brothers weren't giving me shit about it.
You know what? I actually, like, I didn't even realize it until he just said that, man. Good looking, right?
Bro,
I forgot you had
see,
that mustache, man.
hey, I was gonna do it, but I can't do it when people are out against it. So,
Hey,
but
it could think. Yeah.
um,
Zip.
well, and then you came out. You had your was it a Oldsmobile Grand
Oh man,
Prix
that was the 1978 Caprice, baby.
Caprice? Okay, yeah, the boat.
78
Yeah,
Caprice, red on the interior.
yep.
Symphony.
You came out. And shit, I mean, I was 17. I didn't really have a job, but I think I was selling weed at the time when you came out, and I actually used the weed money to as much as I could, and then you had to foot the bill for pretty much the rest of it. But yeah, shout out Mario. I still owe you some money, boy.
Good looking Mario. Yeah, man. Okay, so okay. So how about this though? When we first started talking, shout out to the Sphere community, and RIP Kevin Samuels, and shout out to Andrew Tate and those guys. But I don't know. I have been watching some videos that's they're getting these clips making them look like a weirdo. So I'm kind of like, anyway, fuck that shit. But Okay, so we connected right away, boom. And I was just happy because I'm like, man, like, yeah, it was before that, dude. It was at least 19 because I remember I first met Deanna at 4 days. Was it 4 days before my 20th birthday or my 19th birthday, right?
Yeah.
Here in beautiful Reno, Nevada. And I probably told the story before, but you know, first night I met our mom, and I was pretty looking forward to it. It was like sad as fuck because she was pretty much getting pimped out, like by a fat black dude that literally looked like Chef off of South Park. Like, you know, I mean, that's, you know, and I smoked some dope with her that night and everything at the Rail City over here or something in Sparks. And anyway, I remember her coming down in I'm waiting in the lobby of the hotel or motel, and like the doors open, and I swear, bro, like a first beautiful version of like this like mid 40s, you know, like wow, like well-to-do white woman walks out, and I was like, and then like oh nope, and then right behind her right behind her right behind her, dog, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
hey, and so that was my first meeting on that, and went up to the room and shit. They got all the festivities going on, and I was just like scoping the situation. I remember telling her, I was like, thank you for doing what you did, because I had a great life. I had a good life so far, and I knew right then, based on her activities, 19 years later, and you're still like partaking in this shit, this low vibration demonic shit. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of, even though I was still in my demonic phase then too, but I really,
the age gap though.
yeah, I understood the like, whoa, okay. And I remember thanking her because I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Like, what? And so, and I remember we were talking roughly before that. So you're probably about 15, you know, when we started kind of chopping it up, man. Okay. Now, fast
Hey,
forward.
Deanna, you owe me a hooker. She said she'd give me a hooker for my 16th birthday. I'm still waiting. Hey, but that says a lot about, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I got some stories, man. Like, because I don't even know. There's things that, you know, because we don't talk about, you know, our mom and shit. But you know, you guys know I met her. But like me and Deanna, we got some shit, bro. Like, first, I done fucked around with her in Seattle, and then in Vegas too. Like 2014 or 2013, like maybe even later than that, on some weird shit. She was just back in Vegas, bro. You can't get off the D, man. And yeah, I don't even know if I would want to go there, but I kind of do, because it's so fascinating, and all this shit is going to go in my book, because I'm working on a little book. I'm actually working on a manifesto, and then I'm also possibly do like a short memoir, and maybe we can even come together on some of the stuff, because a lot of the memoirs, not necessarily, it's going to be based off myself, but loosely types of people and children that I knew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got pussy with with the like, you know what I'm saying? Like we were in that life. Like she be these little tweaker whores and shit. Shout out to Sharon. Banged her in the bathroom. Yeah. I'm over there on off of damn Craig, off of Jones and like fucking Fort Apache, not even Fort Apache, like damn tight right there in like Vegas and shit. Tiana, what's that street? Tiana and Jones or something like that in these apartments. But and I always told her, I said, yo, you like my homegirl. I was like, you ain't my mom, you ain't nothing. I said, you're just a homegirl. You know what I'm saying? And because you know, and this was between my fishing, I'd come back and you know, we would just like run drugs, and she was just in that life, man. And heard her do some things, you know, in the other. It was just weird, the weird life, man. Okay, the weirdest borderline. And I don't care how this sounds because it's just my reality. This is the dark side of drugs, guys. I remember sitting there, and I first of all, I hate black motherfuckers named Smitty. Oh, I hate a nigga named Smitty. I hate a nigga named Smitty. I can't stand a nigga named Smitty. But she
Smitty.
was dealing with this dude named Smitty out there in SeaTac. And before I leave, go on the boat, come back, and I remember this. I think this was when I have two different instances because I went out and then I came back. We were just kicking it, but we're doing some blow, man, and I'm just posted up, and it's like, cocaine just like a horny drug, freak drug, right? Black dude and shit, but and I kind of get weird and quiet on it, so I'm over there looking at porn on my phone or whatever I was doing anyway. And all of a sudden, I don't know, they just put on some porno on the TV, right? And we're all just sitting there passing the plate, doing cocaine, watching porn. It's like, I'm like, yo, put on some lesbian porn because that's my shit. And Deanna always used to love that shit too. We used to talk about weird shit like that, man. And but there was something there because even though that was weird and fucked up, and I wanted to get an insight on who I am. Like, if I come from this bitch, I want to know the depths of her mind. Like, it just always tripped me out. Like, am I gonna have these issues too? Like, and I just used to always wonder. So I would kind of just sit there and now, yeah, that sounds weird as fuck, bro. We were just like doing coke and there's like porn playing, and then she called up this other cokehead from the damn apartment 5C, just that weird shit, man. And I'm over there trying to fondle on her.
Crazy.
That's why it's therapy night, Lance and shit, man. I be saying some wild stuff, man, but it's like really real, It's now I wasn't raised by this woman for anybody that That's why it's not that weird when you're like you're watching doing
Right.
doing drugs with your mom. Yeah, but yeah.
Basically, she's a foreigner.
Yeah. Excuse me, a lot of coughing, dry throat, and I didn't get prepared with no water either. Shit, it's all good though. So, but that lays the foundation on the two of us right here of where we come from. To give you I hope she's over her demons and finally off the shit. But as of a few years ago, that was a negative. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care.
Right. Shit, I never cared.
Yeah, you were a little more harsh.
Well, I mean, my energy is I use my energy is limited to the people that I care about, and even just strangers, coworkers. When I had coworkers, listen, we're not friends. We work together. Or even making friends nowadays. If you didn't grow up with me, I don't trust you. Who you can't come around my family. I don't know your intentions. You might seem nice on the surface, but there's gonna come a day where I'm gonna have to kill you, and I just might give my energy to the people who deserve it. And she never did, and I'm not sad, bro. I'm cool. Excuse me. I'm not sad at all. Like I'm grateful that I grew up in the environment that I did, because now while others who were sheltered, they're failing and they don't know how to climb out of the dumps, the dips. Meanwhile, if you've always been in the dips, any step up of progress seems like you made it. you know So there's no hard feelings towards her. But yeah, she's just another face on the street that I walk by.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there was yeah, my interest came and went. I seen what I had to see. Probably tolerated too much. And a lot of the stuff I put out of my head, bro, like I'd be like, you know, I was just even thinking of some more different weird scenarios, and I was just like, wow, it was running wild, man. Um, okay, so 2009, when I first go down there, man, I remember it was about April, May, because I had just gotten off the fishing boat, and I had, you know,
Yep.
had a little money, whatever. You know, I was hyped up because I would get these little checks, and I was already in my bag, man. Like I was already just road warrior. They knew me from driving to Reno to Idaho to Vegas in one night type shit. Reno to just missions, and that was literally still one of the most amazing experiences of my life because it's just memorable and our youthfulness back then. It was like
Right.
the excitement, and I knew from our connection that like I had to go. Like I mean, there was a little brother, big brother thing there, but it was like it was just like from a place, you know, like awesome, like yo, like just make memories with this motherfucker, you know, like just we got some
Yeah.
catching up to do, and I was still pretty
Yep.
young, pretty immature myself, so we related a lot, and
Well, don't get me started, bro. You know how cringy those some of those memories are for me. I was the I can't believe how um I just think back at it now, man. Like, damn. I mean, just damn. Cooning. The coonery. Oh, bro.
like okay, how about my perception of you? Because we never even talked about this. Now, as a 36-year-old man, and looking at myself, when I showed up, myself, I probably see like just a kid lost, finally has a couple dollars in his pocket, and he's able to like go on another awesome road trip, right? And but I still I didn't, you know, didn't really have no direction then. I was just uh kind of down for whatever. And then I remember pulling up, I don't know if it was some apartments or something. See, now I'm getting confused.
Didn't you pull up video? It was in that complex where Video Paradise was and shit. Over by Fry's grocery store.
Yeah, yeah, it
Or
was like,
no?
yeah, maybe because I remember we were posted up and like I remember sitting and like my mouth was open, like
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's right. Because I was on a scooter then, and then you followed me back to my house.
yeah, some shit. Yeah, I remember you and Channing like he does the same thing as Chase, like because that little open mouth shit, and then yeah, we went back to the crib. I remember just kind of like this little motherfucker, bro, because I don't know, you had like a lot of like you were young, bro, but you just had this like aura still. You had like some game about you. You know what I mean? You had this like ferociousness, bro. You were like fearless, dude. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you were like a little energizer bunny. And then I come to find out, like, oh, I just think of you pulling bitches too. Damn,
Hey,
pulling bitches, pulling bitches.
black bitch on the mattress. Yeah, bro. Hey, but I'm paying for it now. I'm not fearless now, bro. If any type I I play it safe.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I say the older I get, the softer I feels like I get. In terms of some things, like,
Absolutely.
you know,
No, yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Not soft as in masculinity, softer as in more uh methodical and
Logical.
logical, yeah, rational.
Yeah, like you actually. I mean, there was times, when you're just young, you just take off on the motherfucker, right? I've done that a couple times to where now, bro, I'm literally assessing everything. I'm not putting myself in no jeopardy. I'm not gonna accidentally swing and this motherfucker pull out a damn switchblade on my ass. From those scenarios to just softer, like having a little more patience, or yeah, like just what toleration, I guess, and really just thinking about shit. But then I don't know. Then I don't know. I have no patience for a bitch still. But I guess I do a little bit. But there's still a lot of things, man, where I feel like I'm like young still. I feel like I'm 10 years younger some days. And then,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as long as you don't feel old. I mean, shit. There's certain things I'm like, damn, I feel old as hell. But it's like I still feel young, as in I'm not living in my grown manness all the time. I still feel young and I still joke around. I'm still silly and goofy if I know you. Um, you know, um, yeah, I feel that, dude. I mean, so you pulled up when I'm still thinking about when I gave you that haircut, my little bird chest. I was skinny as fuck, bro.
man, don't make me. I got all the files and shit right here. I can share the screen, and I might, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see what I can pull up. But yeah, that was a few days later. You shaved my head.
Damn, you gonna do me like that?
I don't know. We might have to just go down memory lane and give these people a point of reference or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might as well. If you're gonna do it, might as well do it.
Where would they be? I think they're in my iPhotos or some shit. Bro, oh my lord. Okay, this is how. Look what I showed this on the show last week. This was the days, bro, where I got this old ass Kyocera, and I found like some cassette tapes that apparently
shit.
And my old LG chocolate phone, bro. Look at that shit.
Yep.
I bet I might have had one of these phones because I don't know what we were rocking back then. This was 09. This was like right after the LG kind of chocolate, and
I think you had the LG chocolate phone, bro. I want to say,
or the Razor, something like that.
That was my next guess, a Razor, but I don't know.
If I could find somebody to extract whatever's on there, old ass phone, man, there might be some shit. Oh, look at this. I think it pops right up. No way. iPhotos. Oh God, I got the. Okay, this is I have a stash. You know the stash, brother. You know your stash.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Tango.
Tango.
Yeah, Tango.
Hey.
You know the Tango stash. I got all that shit, right? Like I got, pussy pics from 07, 08, like hella grainy 3GP, tit pics.
Fucking 3 megapixel. Oh shit.
It's crazy. All of my computers still literally says like 07, 09. Oh wow. I got dick pic, sex vids, wow. But it's all part of the how come I can't see our show? Oh, no way. All right, tripping, bro. All right, check this out. Let me make sure you can all right, we're gonna continue, but we're gonna give reference to this to what's going on. Let me go ahead and share I guess my entire screen. Boom. All right, y'all should be seeing that. Peep this. You want to go down memory lane, man? Boom! Look at that.
Oh shit.
Look at this. I mean, this is me and my brother, man, right here, man. This is what we talking about, man. Youngsters sipping the Miller GD.
Yep. Damn, bro. Let me see in that.
Look at this shit, man. I mean, this is what we was man, hey, homie, right there. Was that your uncle, like Uncle Daryl or something like that? He was outside.
Uncle Uncle Clarence.
Uncle Clarence. Yo, man, hard-working man, bro. Out there, like 120, just.
Yep. Twacked out.
Like, bro, like most people would literally like, oh, it's too hot. Just do like Phoenix or Chandler AZ 2 p.m. doing stucco and fucking, leaves and weird shit.
Bro would be on a mission from Chandler, dead of heat, to Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, that picture looks terrible. Look at it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Tech. Man. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, so this tech show, I was there, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks for a minute. And me and my brother, I took my brother, I'm proud to say, to his first Tech 9 show.
Yes, sir. First and only.
And man, look at that shit. And okay, how about on the way, like all the events?
Oh my goodness, bro.
That were preventing us from showing up to this show, and we still managed to get there, bro. I mean, my car broke down.
Blew a serpentine belt or whatever it's called. Blew a belt.
Yeah,
drive belt.
And then on top of that, we didn't have tickets. I think we had to scalp tickets. Like we just showed up, and I remember paying the scalper in the parking lot, right, brother?
Possibly. Oh, I'm thinking. Yeah, possibly, bro. Like, you got to piece together my memories, bro. I suppress a lot of this shit, and I've forgotten it.
Yeah. So yeah, dude, I remember paying the scalper. We were in the in the front of the building. We're like, yo, how do we get it? Oh, it's sold out. Because I remember like we didn't have no for sure thing, no plan. I was just like, bro, we're gonna fucking get in. And we just scalped these tickets. And now once we got on the inside, I remember this was the Grand Marquis in Tempe, Arizona. And I had my camera.
Chris Calico, we're still part of Strange Music.
Yep. This was like the morning after. Let me back out before I show anything crazy over here. That's just horrible. It's fucking horrible, disgusting picture. Shout out to your pops right there, man.
That one show. Rest in peace, Jimmy.
Yeah, man. You wild shit, you mooning, Channing passed out. Oh, we gotta show the brotherhood. So this is all of us, man.
Hell yeah.
Old
Those
school.
are the desert sickness days. If you want to see some dudes from the desert, that pretty much that picture sums it up.
It sure do, man. It sure do, bro. Like I remember, it's hard to stay in order, man. It's hard to stay in order, because okay, first of all, the tech show. Hold on, let me turn it off for a second. The tech show. I got on my camera, and we were just on our turned up shit. And I remember instantly, we just started hollering at bitches. Like we just, man, that age, even at and you were like my perfect, because you were just like even more than me, like extra just, and we just feeded off each other. And I think you were like started just sucking a girl's titty in the. We were out there smoking, like
yeah,
and then because it's like areolas and we're just asked like, yo, like show your tits, and this chick just kind of like, I don't know what happened, but I look over like my brother's just sucking a titty. I'm like,
Yeah,
this is
it was
crazy.
very very soft titty.
I have it on.
Very
I got that.
very smooth, very smooth, milky, creamy, perfectly white tit. My favorite, and after, uh, she's like, I was like, you want to get out of here, and she was like, what, and leave my husband and my kids.
Yeah, that is on film. He's like, what? And leave my husband and my kids.
Yeah,
Oh, yo,
bro.
I know I got that
And
footage
these thoughts did all that just for a beer, for a drink.
for a fucking beer. Yeah, it might have been what it was. Like, hey, show your tit, boy. And but you've done that a few times, and not to fast forward too far, but I remember that one. This was right around the single and double area when I just like
Oh
pull
man.
up, like we're just in the back, and all of a sudden, like, just you just start kissing the bro, it went from like, yo, let's try to get him, like to kick it, to this fool just. I was like, oh shit! Well, that turned that turned.
Yeah. You think about it, her friend, that was our first, if you really think about it, that was our first encounter with single and double, because the friend was double. The friend was kind of,
I thought, well, the one I'm thinking of was even another one. It was like some native chick, bro, just like a random or
oh fuck.
some like random Mexican or native chick. He was just,
Could have been, bro. Could have been. You never know.
Yeah, man. And those were the Idaho days, but let's stay on this AZ stuff. So we're 2009. It's the tech show. I mean, the first couple of days was just getting to know everybody. I met Kenny, your pops, your stepmoms, and just the whole vibe, right? We were swimming, and then of course the drugs, man. The drugs, bro, is what fueled this all. Yeah, definitely, still a little drinking weed. I loved my coke, the meth back then. AZ, you was on, on the little H town, and that was my first experience also doing H.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was my drug of choice. I think at the time, it wasn't until later on, that we could talk about on the podcast, on the show, Pubcast,
Right?
where I dabbled into other shit. But yeah, H was, yeah, I was that was it. That was it for me.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the Podbean listeners as well, man. I just tapped over here. I'll be over on the other side. Peace to Aaron, Jack, and Carrot. Yeah, man. Salute, salute. If you have any questions or if you want to chime in, let me know. But so okay, when I have speedball, right? You guys were calling it speedballing, I believe, and I was always like, yo, I like to just smoke my dope, chill, watch my fucking porn, and try to go fuck some other tweaker ass bitch. Because it sucks. It's almost impossible to have sex on meth. That's not impossible, but like I never enjoyed it, bro, because I'm too weird in my head with another girl that's not doing the same shit I'm doing. Like I want to be in sync. Like, yo, we're both twacked out together on these drugs, because especially because. Yeah, the whole turtle shell action and everything. It's just easier.
Oh, you already know. Yeah.
It's just easier if like, yo, you already know what the deal is, baby. So let's just chill, and we're gonna get it. It's coming. But but yeah, the sickest time that I'd ever gotten, man, was when I did that speedball, right? And you got the foiling, and I said, oh, I remember that putrid smell and everything, and but I instantly did it, and I did the purge, boom. And I'm out in the yard, bro, and I'm fucking heaving. I'm sweating. I feel like the worst liquor sick. This is why I don't drink to get drunk. I just sip. It's because I hate the spins. I hate the hot flashes, like that sort of, ugh. And it was just pouring out of me, man. And I was just like, sick as fuck. And I remember asking like God type shit. I was like, yo, God, like I'm sorry, yeah, God, I'll never do this shit. Like, make this stop. And I remember you saying something like, no, brother, like it's the purge. You're gonna feel amazing after this or some shit. And you know, I stopped. It stopped, but I never felt that whole like, and because I was already on the dope, man, for days, and it's like I instantly just felt horrid, and my spirit was just off and everything. But you know, I'm just keeping it together. I'm young, chilling, okay. But that was one of the moments. Then I think I did it maybe again that night, or I tried it the next day or something. Same reaction. And then I remember thinking, I was like, for a minute, I was like, I'm smarter than my brother. He pays for this shit to throw up and feel sick. At least my drug gets me, you know, I stay up for days. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I never tried meth because of Deanna.
Mm.
You know, that's why I never tried it, because she was like that, you know. But I winded up trying it. I'm glad I got out when I got out, you know. It's definitely a good high. Until it ain't. Until you smoke a little too much.
Until it ain't. And speaking of that, you know, 1-800-662-HELP. That is the number to the National Drug Addiction Hotline. So if you, a family, or a loved one is suffering from drug addiction, give them a call. They are available 24/7, 365 in this great nation. That is 1-800-662-HELP, which is 4357. Call now if you're struggling, you motherfuckers. Always have to. And that's some sincere shit, because I've called that number a couple times, bro, on a come down. One of my last ones. I think during the pandemic. Yeah, dude, I was on the Addies fucking heavy, bro. Like 2021, I started getting on the Addies a little heavy, bro, because I had the meth craving so bad, dude. It never leaves, man. I think about dope every day. It's just what it is. It's just, it's the come down. It's the that till it ain't part. That's where I'm like,
yeah,
man, it's not worth it, man, because the high gets shorter and shorter. What used to be, you know, 8 hours, 12 hours. You know, I used to be able to go 24 hours into the drug before I started getting any psychosis or any sort of, you know,
shadow people.
Yeah. And I swear to God, bro, now 4 hours. I swear to God, bro, 8 hours, man, max. I mean, you know, last spin I took, bro, I'm telling you about about 4, maybe 5 hours. I'm talking about you know, just that feeling of like, fuck. Like, I know it's gonna be a rough one. So yeah, man, I try to keep cool off that, but amazing times, and we could live through them. I'm very excited to like raise my son into manhood, and because I'm on my daughter's ass right now, hard, because she trying to I caught her in so many, it's a little rough right now, but I'm catching her in little lies. But at the same time, I'm over here like, yo, you fucked up because here, and here. Like, I'll just tell you that flat out. I said, you thought you were slick. You was not slick. I said, I'm the slickest. I should be a detective, bro. I should be a CI, an informant, like something, because I don't know, man. I just pick up on shit way too good, man. So some things are good, you know.
Yeah, bro.
We went through those moments. Yeah, man. And I remember, like, yo, it was just weird. Like, shit would come. I remember when we went to some club, right? And you're not even supposed to be up in that bitch, and we just got in like it was never a question that we were gonna get in. when those little Latin girls came in, and then I got me that little MILF with the hairy
Uh,
muff.
um. Uh.
Well,
I just said her name earlier.
it's weird because it's the same name as my stepmom. Kind of weird. It's the only person I've ever known. But Nanette.
Nanette. Yeah. Nanette. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that video too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I couldn't get into that one. Remember, y'all got in, Channy got in and stuff because it was 19 and up.
No,
I
no, no.
was
No. Remember, you got in because Channing agreed to do the wet T-shirt shit. I thought.
no. I was still in the parking lot.
No.
And
Well,
yeah, and Kenny was gonna go in, but he felt bad that I was gonna be in. And come to find out, Kenny had a thing for Channy, so he probably didn't want to see her up there dance and shit. So it all makes sense. Here I am thinking about this nigga caring for me, staying in the parking lot while you guys are partying, And I didn't see you after that. That's the thing. I didn't see you after that. You went home with Nanette, or you did whatever with Nanette.
yo, who?
Shout out to Nanette.
Hey, in, in, uh, in the back of the Dodge Magnum, so in the Dodge Magnum, bro. Yo, I had I had that on video too, man. That was my first time I ever ate a chick out to where she had a gushing, like a squirting orgasm, like beyond belief, bro. Like this bitch squirted like a liter of fucking pussy juice just at me when I was just
Nice.
eating her hairy muff on a summer day in Phoenix in a hot car. God, you make the girls come. But I mean, this was like, I mean, she was. God damn.
That sounds like a Latino for you.
Oh, and then it's just amazing too because I remember like when you're real young, there's like every sexual experience, it just opens you up more, right? And you learn something else, or you learn. And then there was a point. That's when I started to hit my stride, like 22. I started to feel like pretty fucking comfortable. You know what I mean? And that's what I was kind of impressed with you. And I don't know how you were feeling or whatever, but I would look at you like, damn, this little young motherfuckers. I remember you bagged like a 24-year-old at that one time. Like,
Nah, she was 27, my boy.
27. Nah, this motherfucker.
Yeah, what's up, Bridget? Shout out to Bridget.
And I'm over here like you just crazy confidence with the bitches.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't know where I had the stamina, but I had that. I had that and another chick named Brittany, bro. Like bouncing back and forth. So when you were with Nanette, I mean, I was like, my brother, didn't come home last night. It's crazy, but I mean, I'm glad that you got some play when you were out there. That's good. Because at the apartments, I mean, that's where really everything went down, and that's where we had a lot of fun. That's where I linked up with Bridget. Remember, she was with her boyfriend or that dude Matt or whatever, and I kind of swooped in, little 17-year-old me. Oh man, crazy, bro. But it always helps when you got backup. I had you around. We just had everybody around. Had Chuck around. Remember Chuck?
Chuck. Oh yeah. Because there was some drama with Chuck that week as well.
Yeah.
And I remember we were going over there to like see what's up. And then man, gangster ass daddy and shit right there. She I was ready. I had my piece on me, type shit.
Yeah, I remember that shit, bro. And then you got hype and you were like, come on, let's go fight me and shit. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's freaking wild times, bro. Wild times.
desert lifestyle, you know.
But
And
nothing compares to the age of 19. Fast forward freaking couple damn, bro. Like I the pubcast can't even do it justice. That's the thing. See,
I know we literally need like a. Oh, I mean, only the some of the pictures and video. It's because I don't have the words for it really either. You know,
Yeah.
but 19. So I'm 24ish. So this was the Idaho days.
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay.
thinking of retrogression.
Okay. Okay. First
Yeah.
of all, let's talk about when, because after all this stuff went down and I leave, we just stay in contact. And
Yeah.
so about 2 years later, which doesn't seem even that long,
No.
uh, I'm back and forth. Maybe I did another trip in Alaska. I'm over here. I'm in Reno for a week. I'm going to Idaho. I was just pretty much fucking around, chilling. Oh no, maybe I was in North Dakota, Idaho. Then I went to North Dakota to do the oil rig shit. But either way, I called my brother one day. Yeah, because I didn't even want to be in fucking Idaho. I was going up there for a couple weeks, come back just to get some money and figure out my life. I don't know. And yep, that's what it was though. I'm sitting after a long day, little 14-hour shift up there in North Dakota. I come back and I'm in the man camp, and I'm sitting right there in fucking Tioga or some shit like that, Tioga, North Dakota or something. And I'm in my man camp, which was actually a fucking cool experience, man. I actually wish I could do that shit again. Like that was fucking cool. You just work, you eat, go to the gym. It was just fucking cool. But anyway,
$1,300 a week.
it was a good fucking damn, bro. I'd be ordering all that pre-workout. I was getting pretty bulky, and that was my healthiest I've ever been, honestly. I was the healthiest I've ever been. I was fresh off the stuff, and I was juicing and blending my foods and shit. Thanks to courtesy to Joe Rogan, piece of shit. But anyway, fuck. But I remember either I don't know if I called you or you called me, but we were on the phone and we were just talking, doing our thing, and I asked you like one simple question. Like, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing? And or where are you going? And you replied, I'm on the bus. And I was like, wait, like, yeah, but like, where are you going? It's like a pause like that, like, where are you going? Like, what are you doing? Like, where are you going? And I don't know. Apparently, you didn't have any place to go, right? So things had gotten.
Set up just nowhere. I'm just on the bus. I'm gonna take it to the last stop.
Yeah. And
uh
that was when I was like, I don't know, something hit me, dude, too. And I was like, wait a minute. Because when you just say, sometimes people be telling you like, yeah, shit's fucked up, but you don't really put two and two together. But in that moment, maybe because I'm sitting there in my man camp in silence, I'm bored out of my mind, wishing I could be on a bus or in the city doing something. And he's like, nowhere, or something, I was like, fuck. And something hit me, and I was just like, man, fuck that. I hung up or something, and called my mom's, and I was like, yo, the good one, the good mom. Call my mom's, and I told you the story, and then I called you back and was like, all right, brother, like, you going to Idaho. You go stay in Idaho, man. Like, I didn't know shit was like that. And then I think that's what prevented me to come back too. Well, some things happened and everything that kind of, prevented me to come back earlier. But here we are again, just universe has us back together, bro.
well, Yes, and so I'll talk about like just a little bit of what led up to that bus stop. You know, it's after you left. Still 17 after you left. I I, I started to wonder what I wanted to do with my life, and um, always in the rebellious state. But like I found this opportunity to go sell magazines and travel the country. So I thought, and it got my dad's permission, and he was worried about it. But if any of my family knows me, they know that I would be all right. you know, um, so he let me do that and find out what I wanted to do. So everything was going good at first. Just traveling and with this new crew and stuff, and you know, one thing led to another, and this crew turned out to be a bunch of druggies, backstabbers, and abusers. It was kind of like trafficking, is what it was. And so I'm scrapping, I'm fighting and shit. And then like we get in with another crew, we start living with them, and that's where shit went sideways. We winded up in New York, Long Island, New York, and this Wesley Snipes, I kid you not, this Wesley Snipes looking motherfucker, buff ass meth head motherfucker was on the crew. I was scared as shit, dude. Like this motherfucker was jacked. He was about my age too. I'm like, you guys got to watch where you're hiring these kids from. This is ridiculous. And I was like, you can't just go to the hood and freaking get these fucking guys to come and socialize with us and shit. So I'm planning on leaving. I'm with the other. We're talking with story my life right here. I'm talking with some of the other crew members who I thought were my friends. It turns out they didn't want to leave with me. Story of my life, dude. I've always been a loner, and that's fine. I thrive that way. Um, so I wind up waking up and they're all gone. So I'm in the hotel with my manager who's already jumped my ass. And Wesley fucking Snipes. And I open the door, and Wesley's walking down the hotel hallway with his eyes twacked out, looking to fuck somebody up. I'm like, oh hell no, and I'm the only one in there and shit. So I freaking dipped, bro, in the middle of New York, Staten Island. I took the bus, the train or whatever, wound up in downtown New York at the Greyhound. Called my dad, let him know what happened. He wound up getting me back to Arizona somehow. I just don't even remember, dude. And then, I'm like 18, almost 19. All this shit happened in like this amount of time. And I get back home, and that's when he's like dating Kenny's mom, and then like they move in and shit. So I really have there's no place for me at this point. So I get kicked out of there, not by my dad's choice, but kind of by lying and conniving. Go to my aunt's house. They don't really want me there. Chase is doing his thing. Channy's doing her thing. They all are away from the house. They moved out. So I'm like, fuck it. I go to Phoenix. I just take the bus up there, and nowhere to sleep, bro. So I'm just sleeping in the middle of downtown Phoenix, wondering what I'm gonna do with myself and shit. And that's when you called. And after you sent me that, after you gave me that confirmation for that, your mom, talked to your mom and everything, I went back to Chandler, and as I'm walking, I get picked up by a gay dude named Eddie, and I had nowhere to stay, so I went home with him, and I'm like, damn, I'm about to get raped tonight. And no shit, bro. Um, cause he like my best friend growing up, apparently Eddie sucked his dick. So in the bathroom stall. I had no clue. But anyways, so I made it through the night with my butt clenched tight, made it to the Greyhound station, and the rest is history, bro. Out to Logan, Utah. It's funny because I couldn't even greet your mom properly because I met a Mexican on the freaking Greyhound, bro. That I asked him if he had any pills, and he gave me some pills, and yeah, they were like some heavy, heavy. Dilaudid or some shit, dude. I was out. I couldn't wake up, and I'm sitting there at lunch with your mom and her people, and I'm just nodding off. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just so tired from the bus ride trying to make some shit up. But yeah, I couldn't even open my eyes, dude.
Yeah, I know, man. It was a dark time, man. Dark time, and then there was some stuff happened and some drama happened. My mom kind of calls me like, "Hey, I think you need to like come back or come here." And I was just like, "Yeah, my way," and that you had your little. I think maybe you took some more pills or some shit. You motherfucker fell asleep in the basement or some crazy shit. Had the cops looking for you or something, and
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I think back at those moments, and I really wish I could do it over as far as like my attitude, because looking back at it now, like, and keep in mind, I'm still immature. I'm not thinking about what other people are doing for me. What they're sacrificing and what they're doing for me. I'm still in my rage, my party hardy um attitude and shit. And I think back and I'm like, man, like if I could do that again and be a little more grateful and not get into trouble, I would.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things like the hindsight's 20/20 or whatever that shit is they say,
For sure.
but all the all the things, man, lead us up to where I believe we're supposed to be.
Right. Agree.
Not to jump off subjects too hard, but with our other brother Chase, we had a DMT experience when I went to Arizona, man, and that fucking changed my life, dude.
Really? I didn't know about that.
You guys you didn't know about our DMT experience, bro?
No, never heard of it.
Never heard of DMT or?
Yeah, I haven't. Of course, bro. Come on now.
Oh yeah. I was like, yeah, you never heard of the experience. Yeah. So, yeah, bro. Oh my god, I've told that story a couple times, man. But bro, that's something right there that me and like that moment alone, honestly, like even if I never see Chase again in life, I can tell we're 50. Like that moment, like cemented us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like how me and you we would talk all the time anyway. We were just more naturally bonded. And we have moments and experiences, me and Chase, we just got a couple. But when I went down there to see him and chatting, it was like that single moment, that 15-minute fucking period of us doing DMT, dude, completely like locked us in. And it other than complete absolute love, and I don't know, man, I'll just say it was the fucking Holy Spirit, man. If there is a Holy Spirit, I felt that shit. That was Jesus in the damn toad, like that shit. But beyond all that, the one word that comes is synchronicity, bro. It let me know that I'm literally like where I'm supposed to be in the world at all times. Or you can get off of where you're supposed to be, but like follow just your true, your truest nature, your truest thoughts, your truest feelings, and you'll be in sync. That's kind of like the message I got off of it.
Damn.
So, but I say all that to say, like, now, and then with you having a child now too, and man, talk a little bit about that. Like, how has it been, brother? Because I remember you and your wife wanted one for a while.
Yeah.
Like, You guys actually did it right, man. I give you props, bro. I used to, bag on you a lot too. You give you shit, from, you know, some of your views and different things. But the reality is, though, you needed that, and you actually did the marriage, the house, then the baby, right? Like you did it
Yeah.
instead of just like me, dysfunctional, what do they call it, out of wedlock, fucking shit. You try to do it accordingly. So, but how has that been, man? Like, how has it changed your life perspective in all this? Like,
Um,
you know,
it's been a trip, because I've always wanted like a wife that was loyal growing up, and as far as a kid, I never wanted a kid. I didn't want to bring a kid into this world that we live in. It's an evil world, and I saw over the years how much my wife was missing that part of her. Like she achieved the goal of being a great wife, being successful, but um there was still that mother fi- role that she was waiting to step into, and um we had trouble conceiving and did the whole in vitro and fertilization. It didn't work. um so I mean, me just believing in God and Jesus, I finally just broke down one day, dude, and I was bawling, and every morning I would just I pretty much cry, dude, because like it was out of my control. So um I just asked God, and I was like, God, I'm not worthy to have a kid, but Chelsea really wants one, and if don't do it for me, because I'm never gonna be good enough. Could you do it for her? And literally a month later, bro, I got the call that she was pregnant. Keep in mind, I can't put all my wife's business out there like that, but it was almost impossible for us to get pregnant because of some medical issues with my wife. Um, so wind up getting pregnant, dude, and no complications. Doctor said we weren't going to be able to have a natural birth. They had to have a C-section. That didn't happen. Had a natural birth, and I was like, yeah, this is our child is truly from God, and I think I remember praying. He ain't gonna like this, but I remember praying like, God, please don't make her black. Cause I don't want her to struggle. I mean, we have it rough. We have it harder.
yeah.
And you know, I was gonna love her no matter what, but I don't want her to struggle unnecessarily as hard as she needed to. So yeah, had a baby, bro, and being a dad is crazy, man. Like, I just had a spanker today. It sucks, because like if you just let the kids do what they do, they're gonna grow up with so many problems. It and it didn't spank her hard, but just the action of doing it really hurt. And in a lot of ways, I needed to have a daughter. I needed to have a kid to step into my next level. And I mean, I wouldn't go back, dude. I wouldn't go back. I miss the drinking. I miss the Adderalls, playing with my penis all day. Um, you know, yeah, I miss all the fun, bro. But being a dad, I mean, that's what it makes you do, man. You pop two, you pop 240s, bro. You playing with your dick all day.
Man, I got about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tabs open.
Oh yeah, you already know.
At the side.
And you're looking for the perfect video, the perfect
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. The sad thing for me is like I really don't even touch my penis until like a long time in. I get so stuck, it just Like I almost forget, like, bro, you're actually trying to like bust a nut here. Like, what's going? Damn, it's
I
fucking
know. It's
eight
fucking
o'clock.
4 hours already. Shit.
And then I'm like, then I try. Then I'm like, ah, fuck. Okay, well, just scroll some more. And then 2 hours later, oh damn, shit.
Yep.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It's still one of my addictions, man. Bad. I just try to. I'll have my time with it, whatever. When I just did some Adderall, I was like, I got like 333. What did I take? Yeah, the 30s, bro. I got like no, that she gave me 430s, so I had 120 milligrams, and of course I took them all. But was it 390, 330s, or three or four? And took them. I got productive at first, and but then, dude, once the family's asleep and everything's, it's like, well,
Oh yeah.
it's time to get my little oil, my little, get everything set up and prepared, and
No, it's dry for me, man. No lotion, no oil.
no,
You
nothing,
know.
huh?
Yeah, no. And the hard part is knowing that I can walk right across. I live in a nice neighborhood, but I can walk right across the street and get a couple Addies right now if I wanted to from my neighbor. And I can't. It's just if I go get some Addies, I'm gonna wind up getting some alcohol, and I don't need it in my. I'm cool as I am right now. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around being sober, dude. It's freaking crazy. Like I just wake up and I'm a husband and a dad, dude. It's freaking crazy. I operate this business, try to make a living, and try to succeed. I just became a government contractor yesterday officially. You know, I mean, it, it things are good, man. But my addictive nature, I still want a freaking head change. I, I don't think it's ever gonna change, dude.
Uh, yeah, yeah. It's I don't know about that one, man, because it's like, I got I do these little Zins, right? Little nicotine pouches. Sometimes I'll just like that in a Red Bull, right? I don't want to drink, but I'm still thinking like, well, dude, you got hella caffeine. You drink taurine. You do nicotine. You got, you put two pouches in your mouth in the last hour. It's like, what are you looking for, buddy? Like, like, hey, hey, buddy, what are you looking for, dude? Like,
Yep.
fuck, man. And then some people say like, oh, okay, this is what pisses me off. I hate when motherfuckers ask me if I'm happy, and or try to insinuate sometimes that I'm not happy, because I'm not happy. Okay, sometimes I'm not happy, but then I get to thinking about it. I'm fucking happy. What the fuck's wrong with the rest of the world? Like, so I'm in that where it's like I'm happy. I'm generally happy. Love my life. Always love my life. I do like myself. The choices that I make would say otherwise, but I generally do like myself. There's some days I just fucking wake up and I hate myself. I look ugly, and I'm just like very disgusted with myself. And I'm just like, yeah,
Sure.
fucking. But like, but I still go on. But I hate when people tell me are you happy? And I was like, what the fuck is really happy anyway? Because I'm really cynical. Like I naturally, and shout out to the Patrice O'Neills and the George Carlins, and like
Oh, for sure.
like me and you both swing to that sort of.
Great, in my opinion, greatest comic of all time that's gone too soon, Patrice O'Neal. But in all fairness, he wouldn't be able to live with himself in today's society. He wouldn't be able to.
Oh, he would have, he was man, he would have been.
He would retire.
Yeah, and it's funny because kind of called this shit. He was
Yep.
calling it back in 2008 and stuff. Like,
Yep. Hey, now you want to get conspiratorial? Elephant in the Room. That was his goodbye show. He said, "I'm done. I'm dead. I'm done. God, it's over for me." you know, he's saying that you know it's over for him.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
shit.
And well, I think too in the metaphorical sense, like he knew either way because he would talk about that, and I've listened to hours of him on Opie and Anthony and the was it the Black Phillip show, and when he used to have that on
Yeah.
X radio or something, and he knew like that was his frustration. He's like, yo, like I he knew he couldn't survive in the business because of his mouth, because of his views, because he wasn't backing down from shit. So either way,
No.
he was done. He was just happy to get some roles that he got, and he was starting to build that mythical, legendary status. Now he's just a dead legend, but oh man, dude, I don't know, man. Now, but that's what Harris is drinking. I want to be one of those kind of guys, man. I often wonder if you are. Well, if you notice, I covered my eye in the thumbnail of tonight's show with the logo, and I've done a few shows with my eyes covered, and so if I am ever approached, would I have the integrity? How far would you sell out, Dakota? It's like Nori said,
Well,
there's the
you
gay door.
definitely got to bend over and you got to slob a knob for 100 mil.
Well, okay, like what Nori said though. He said, look, there's a gay door, there's the murder door, and there's like the ritual door. Like there's like 3 doors. He's like, if you don't want to, if you're not gay, you don't want to get fucked in the ass. Well,
Yep.
but you're gonna have to
But
basically sacrifice someone, or
if you notice, while when Nori's saying that, he's given allegiance to the Illuminati by doing this. He's saying, "Where's the camera?" He's saying there's 2 doors. There's that door, and there's that door, or there's that door. And he's doing that the whole time, throwing up the Baphomet. If you really pay attention, with his shiny big lip licking ass. I can't stand that motherfucker.
fast forward, right? He's got one of the dopest, biggest podcast platforms on the damn
Yep.
world.
Yeah, they got rid of my boy Andrew. Yep.
I'm gonna actually gonna put up a Masonic floor in the back of the show, just so I can show so I can show my allegiance. Because look, this is the real shit. As much as I want to be a stand-up guy, and I don't know, I do want to be a part of the club. Okay, I do want to be a part of the boys' club. What do I gotta do to get in there? I just don't want to suck a dick or take it in the ass, man. Come on, I'll sacrifice a motherfucker. Huh?
First things first is you got to become a Mason. So why don't you just join your local lodge?
Okay.
This is not advice. I advise, dude. Like, it's not good advice. How about you just do what you do, have your following, have your freedom, because if you get bigger, you have to go with the gay agenda, you have to go with the vax agenda, you got to go with all that shit.
Oh yeah. So like, I don't think I'd really be able to survive in that world anyway, bro. Like either they're just not gonna accept me because they've already listened and they're like, nah, this fool's just bullshitting, or yeah, no, there's just no way. I really wouldn't. There's only a certain, and they wouldn't let me get too big. But I don't want to get too big. I really want to ask these motherfuckers. I'd be like, look, is there like the whole 33? No. Is there just a low level? I'm like, most of the world is corrupt and immoral, just on a baseline kind of. I mean, we're decent people. We do what we do. But is there just a level where you can get like the $500,000 club? Like seriously, like
yeah. So That probably be an entry level Mason, which is called the apprentice
I just
level
need,
1.
just like basic shit. Like I'll promote fuckery. I'll sit here and fucking drink up, fucking, instead of doing my drug addiction hotline, I'll be like encouraging people to do. You know what I mean? I'll do shit like that.
It's fucked up, dude.
You I'll sell out like that. Like just those $100,000, $60,000 check, just to kind of promote the bullshit. But yeah, I don't want to be in the in the big boy club. It was funny. One night I was sitting here on Twitch a few weeks ago, and I said some dumb shit like that in the beginning. And towards the end of the show, I get a message on Twitch. It comes up in the chat, industry slave. And I was like, the fuck? And they were like fucking with me. Like, I'm here, like tonight's the night, like I'm here for you. And I was just like, bro, I started getting tripped out for a couple seconds. I was like, wait. I had to like, wait a fucking minute. And he was like, nah, I'm just a drunk man. I've been listening, I've been listening, but I'm just drunk. I'm fucking with you. I was like, oh. But his name was Industry Slave. Shout out to Industry Slave on Twitch, man. But I guess he caught what I had said in the beginning, and he was fucking with me at the end, though. But he's like, yeah, like I have the contract, weird shit. I was just like, but I kind of got excited in the pit of my stomach, dude. I was like, yes,
man. Hey, to each their own. More power to you. I'm gonna do it the hard way over here. I'm gonna get these multi-million government contracts, and I'll be all right. I might have to suck Joe Biden's dick. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure it's not like it can't be that, it's just like a little flaccid fucking thing, it's like just
dude, I know, but if he wears a diaper, come on.
He's got that moldy pee,
moldy freaking dick cheese.
That's,
come on, dude. Yeah,
that is. I remember like what were we talking about, like something like you didn't like to shower too much when we were a kid, and it was like, man, I just gotta wash, the pits, the balls of feet, and you were worried about like some or the back or something, and I was like, bro, ain't no bitches worried about like nigga,
yo, back steak.
Nigga, yo, back stank. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, because we were just like, fuck it. Like, all you really need to watch is the 3 points. Boom.
Your hot spots.
Yeah, and it's like, can you imagine? Like, you go over to a chick's house and she's like, nigga, yo, back stank.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Shit, man. And then let's just cut to the milk crates and the whole shit, man. We was living rough. That was another.
Oh my bro, remember what? Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Her friend, come back to my place. Her friend and D. Remember what was her name? I don't know. Red lipstick. I call her.
I know her mama's name was Connie.
No. I'm talking. Remember those Mexican chicks?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I banged the one on the first night when she came over.
Yeah. Okay.
Her hair still trips me out till this day.
There we go. That's tight background right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. You're gonna have your butt cheek spread over there.
No. Oh, let me fucking pull up some fucking dope ass sound effects. I need like a fucking screechy, eerie ass. No, but I remember in that apartment, one of the funny things, because we were just chilling, living off credit, living off loans, living off. And it was like,
hey.
He's like, what do you? We're sitting there chilling in the morning. I'm sitting on the milk crate, smoking
on the fucking laptop and shit. I said, "What you about to go do?" You said, "I don't know, maybe About to go get some loans. Hey, because we can't really say much, but back in the day, the
Oh,
payday loan spot, all you needed was a paycheck stub, and you go to one, you go to another, same day. But
bro,
yeah,
the lick back in the day, which was like we're talking 10, no more than 15 years ago, you could pull licks like that to where now they got all this right double feature security, text codes to your phone, but you could go around doing that, and there was some other shit that we used to do, like so simple though, right? Like there was no two-step basically process, to verify shit, and
yep.
yeah, I mean, I remember sitting there just like this, but it's like there's two young guys. It's like, I'm like, what's on your agenda today, brother? Like, shit, I don't know. Probably go get some low. Like, just probably finna go get some, get some loans. Like,
It was fun. I think we were mad at each other too for some. I don't know. We were mad at each other for some reason, but
oh, shit. Yeah, man. I remember I was like pretty on my juice shit right then too. I was kind of that's when I started juicing, I think, a lot.
yep.
And maybe I was trying to detox or some shit, because I remember I'd get kind of cranky when I wouldn't have my greens. And but I remember sitting on a milk crate, like like probably go get some loans. Like it was so casual, like oh, I wish I could, is that just a thing you do?
Hey, we had some good times though. I mean, um, listening to Devin the Dude, smoking some bud, and there wasn't no furniture in the place. Honestly, I don't even know what happened to everything. Um, um, shit, I don't even know how. Well, damn, did we even? Yeah, we had a bed. I don't even know what happened to all that stuff, bro. Hey, remember when I was so high? They knocked on somebody knocked on our door, and I thought it was my probation officer. So I got in the shower real quick,
Oh
and it
shit.
winded up being the fucking security guard telling us that our lights were on or some shit.
Oh yeah, I think. Damn, I forgot about that, bro.
Yeah, and then Cafe Rio. Can't really go into much detail there because of that, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Those that era was kind of a blur. Yo, I remember a lot of shit. Okay. Oh, nigga. Bro, that's when we would get like the weed would actually affect us. I think it was that same those Mexican broads you're talking about, and the one bitch had the plug on the Blue Dream. Like we
Yeah, that was the Blue Dream. That's when I thought I pissed myself. Yeah.
yeah, like this was the real Blue Dream, the 2012 cream of the crop,
Yes. Yes.
Blue Dream and
Yes.
lean. Even in the dispensary now, they have this Blue Dream It's not the original. Even the
Yeah.
guy was like, that shit's gone, man. But man, the best. Oh, it's about the bitches. I remember got mad one time, and I think he was in there too, because I've done this 2 different times. I kicked girls out, man, because she couldn't suck a good dick. Were you there at that moment? I think you were in the room with the other one, and I was with the other one, and I remember,
Yeah.
bro, she was sitting there, and I was like standing, getting some head and everything, and she was just so like horrible, just not entertained and everything. And I remember getting mad, like, yo, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if you ain't gonna suck a dick, get the fuck out of here. So what? Yeah, bitch, get the fuck out
Shit.
of here. I don't know, suck no
Yeah.
dick. She just got so offended.
Hey, that it is what it is. I mean, I didn't even expect nothing that night, dude. But apparently they were on demon time, bro. Like I don't know. But remember, even I don't know what it is about that area out there, but remember when we were at the freaking grocery store, we're walking, and some that chick I fucks me, so we're walking out to the parking lot. She runs it after me, and
I
she's like, "Hey,
fucking
I thought you were really fucking cute," and I
yeah.
got her number. We meet up, and I fucked her that like the next night or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right there
Bro,
at the boat landing.
that area, yeah, because we've had these some of the most sexual and freaky times that I have been in like that little part of Utah and
That yeah, in Idaho, yeah. And
it
then
is
remember we went to that party too, and we were like, "Damn, are we too old to be at this party and shit?" I
yeah.
think it was somebody you knew or something like that. We wound up out there.
Oh that was in the Pocatello. We went to the bonfire and the
Yeah, yeah,
football.
yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Yep.
and we met up with some other. No, bro, that was me and you. Literally just
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
like we just. I had a. It wasn't. I did know homegirl in Pocatello. We didn't meet up that night. That was just me and you. Like, yo, let's just drive to Pocatello. There was a foot. We just stumbled up on a football game. There's a big ass bonfire. It looked like some KKK rally and shit. We're like the only two. And yo,
Yeah, I
we had
think we just ran into some folks and just started kicking it, right? Because
yeah,
we had some bud or some shit, or you asked somebody, "Where's the bud?" or whatever.
we was out there heavy, bro. And yeah, I remember meeting up a chick or two. I think we both had a couple chicks because I know we had some numbers, and then something like how's yours looking, how's mine, and then maybe that whoever was more down. But I remember, yeah, we ended up at a house.
Yeah, all I remember is spooning a black chick. I mean,
Fuck, I
black
remember.
chick with some stinky dreads.
I remember like a whitish girl, maybe like an auburn or a redhead, and
Possibly.
they, might get my Mac on. Maybe seems like I fucked her later though because we had the number and we left in the morning or maybe that night. That's a blur. I remember eating some pizza and then staying there for a few hours.
It's only just a blur, blur.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, that was the album to match our energy for every occasion, everything, bro. Like that album had it. It had it. You
Clusterfuck.
know? No. Oh shit. Am I tripping? I'm thinking of Welcome to Strangeland.
Okay, yeah. That was on. Blur was on
That
Clusterfuck.
was on. Yeah, that was on Clusterfuck. Yep, you're right. Yep, tripping.
Yeah,
Still came out recently too.
Strangeland collabos, right?
Yes. Welcome
And
to Strangeland.
what's amazing because it was that one for that time, and then Psychology in '09
Yep.
for
Yep.
that time. And Son of Norma, bro. I was 3 when my mom left up in the wind.
Oh, nigga. Oh my fucking goodness, bro.
Oh,
Ain't nothing easy. Then dying in the
man.
pouring
With the
rain.
oh,
I was
hey, gotta
3 with
keep
my old man. Come on
oh,
now, dude.
I want to play that right now,
Bro, come on now. See, I can't be fucking talking to you no more, dude. This is some bullshit.
man.
I need some drugs, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I remember. I think we went. Actually, we didn't we go to like a Fye, and we actually purchased those albums when I was there. We bought both of those CDs.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yes, we did. See, and we couldn't even pick which one we wanted to do because we got we got Psychology 101, and then I think on our way back, we did the Son. I remember like the mood was right. It was just a
oh,
memory making. We were driving, and Last Chair Violinist, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Son of Normal was like the one he put out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Last Chair Violinist. My bad.
Last
Holy
Chair
shit.
Violinist, bro.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Last Chair. Dude, never in my life have I, other than Zonezilla, Jay James, who I made music with back in the day, but on a fan level, like I've never connected with someone else through a music project like I have
Yep.
you, bro. Like, I mean, and it's because like we word for word and like you said, the feeling, when you're trying to explain a Tech Nine or a SPM to somebody and they don't, but it's like a different. With us, we just get it, bro. And it was just like you said, like the vibe, man. That whole 2-3 year era was just a
Like, we'll put it this way, it was so powerful that I have trouble listening to both of those albums. I can't, like I don't know how to process the feelings of that time. Those memories are so powerful.
yeah. No, that's true because I really don't listen. Yeah, if something, yeah, I'll skip it. Like I'll skip a
Yep.
couple songs, um, just because I'm like, or
Yeah.
like, or like, I'll wait until, you know what, I'll wait till we see each other again to just
Yep.
get drunk and we'll be out on the fucking porch and just like, brother, put on fucking Psychology, dude. Let's just go, or put on Last Chair, dude. And we'll just like reminisce through it that way or something.
I'm not above it, bro. I mean, I obviously I gotta do my drug test through the DOT and shit, but I always get a notice whenever I gotta go do it, and they don't watch my dick. So I'm not above it, man. Having one last smoke and um, I told my wife I would smoke weed if I could, but I mean I can't for legal reasons. But yeah, I mean there's ways around it. So I mean, in the future, we definitely should do a live podcast.
No, that's for sure. Yeah, man, dude. And then, wow. And then fast forward to when we got that collabos, for Christmas or what was it?
That was
Fucking,
uh, that was Welcome to Strangeland.
yeah. And that was like, honestly, I'm still, because it's closer, I'm probably that feeling right there because we're getting ready to go into that season to where,
Oh, I know, dude. When we freaking got the album, I know. Come
and it
on
was like
now.
cold and crispy and the
Hell yeah.
smell. And hey, right when, uh, is it the intro or is it the, Welcome to Strange Land and then the
To
name
everyone around the world, the women and the boys and girls are welcome. Welcome to Strangeland.
like yo, smoke it. And I still remember, like I can smell it with my nose right now. Sitting with you in the fucking truck, Lil Red. Shout out to
Yep.
Lil Red, bro. No, even
Little
before
Red
that,
Trooper.
I still had,
You
the
still,
like a
you
Ford
still,
Explorer or some shit. It's
no,
like a
you had that. You had the Jeep, right? The red Jeep, right?
oh yeah, Jeep Wrangler. Yeah, yeah. I
So
remember
you got
sitting.
the death wobble.
Yeah, I remember sitting in the Jeep and we were blowing, and it was just like, dude, on the same level. And it's like we're just like tit for tat, bro. We just set, smell pussy out, smell drugs out, smell fun out. Just
Yep.
like what's next, brother? Like just oh man, just so carefree, dude.
I
Like
know. I
just
had extra fun too because you're a pretty large guy, so you know, kind of felt safer taking a little more risk.
yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, man.
then we went
Oh,
went back to your homie's house and did I started making little beats and shit and
yeah. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to refill my ice here because we haven't.
Yeah, I need a refill as well, brother.
Let's take a little, a little refill intermission, and we gotta talk about that whole rap shit. I forgot, bro. Like, and then in Logan, we was rapping in that studio that one night with that one cat. He had the little record shop in Logan, right there on Main Street.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I ended up moving in with that fucking guy, and we're doing dope together, running a train on this tweaker, and it is some of the most phenomenal pussy I've ever had, dude. Tweaker pussy. It was good. But let's get into that. Let's get some ice, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back here. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Ain't nothing crazy gonna happen over here. Let me just, as we go into the 2-hour mark on the show, just going to play this one time.
You are now in the presence of a
Yes.
king.
I might just have to go take a piss too. What the hell? Might as well. Fuck 'em. Little intermission. I usually don't like to do that, but I felt the need, and because it's already almost on the 2-hour mark here in the Harris is Drinking Again Pubcast with my brother Trey Thompson. Blackberries. Make sure you drink water. Matter of fact, I hate to do this again, but I didn't get no water. Let me refill my cup as well. We're gonna get back into it. Yeah. So hopefully everyone's enjoying the show so far. For whatever reason, it's not showing me that I'm up on Facebook tonight. I don't know if the Facebook went through or what. I keep threatening to leave Talk Studio, but I can't because yeah, I don't know. I don't see my own video up on the screen, but either way. Shout out to Bree Walls over here in the Podbean as well, man. Yeah, Podbean. Salute. Just had to take that ice intermission break. Back on it. Remember, officially sponsored by Gubba Rum. Check out Gubba Rum. And really, I'm doing some Kirkland margarita mix with a dash of this Gubba rum infused coconut. That's what we're sipping on tonight. See it? Getting ready to fire up this joint. So a lot of the stories that we have been telling thus far, let me put my brother on mute just for 2 seconds till he comes back. A lot of the stories that we've been getting into, man, is real stuff. It's real spiel. And it's life and times, but through it all is like growth, is it's the clarity now. We can laugh at a lot of stuff. We can laugh at our crackhead mother. We can laugh at these different things. Oh, thank you, baby. No Facebook. Wow. Yeah, I put it should be on everything: Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. But apparently, the show is not on Facebook tonight. Wow. Fuck you, Facebook. Okay. If I have to switch to StreamYard, I will, but I don't want to. I'm a creature of habit, and I've been rocking with you for almost 2 years. Why aren't you sending my video out to Facebook, you? Anyway. Get back there, brother, man. We got some, refill my little mug a little bit.
We're back, brother. We're back. Hey, speaking of we're back, I missed that barber we had in Logan. It was the crispiest eyebrow lineups I ever had in my life.
That Carla with the fat booty?
No, the gay dude, Pablo.
Oh yeah, Pablo's. Damn, I remember I had yeah, I remember that. I don't know if he was gay and all that, but I remember
Come on now.
I don't know. Because I forgot about that. There was this chick named Carla or something. Then there was a Carla in Reno that used to braid my hair too back in the day. Man, so many times, bro. Like, hey, so like I forgot that I had a music stint in Logan, Utah. This was when I was in my Nevada boy phase. Maybe starting to come out of it, but still had the dream. And again, in typical fashion, oh, we're gonna get to busting some flows here in a minute too. And my brother just sent me a dope ass, dope. Wait a minute. Don't make me put you on blast, man. This shit is, bro.
I can't freestyle, dog.
No. I'm gonna freestyle. But can I play the thing that you sent me, bro? This shit's hot. Okay, guys, you be the judge. This shit is hot fire. Peep this out.
Nah.
All right, bro.
Peep this out.
So this is the road so far from the home of the lights on at a tech show.
Look at this.
Yeah. I reign from the home of the cactus. Back then, black bitch on a mattress. Prime time and my lips with a matchstick. At a tech show, sucking on some fat tits. ND 2020 and some rap hits. NV boy rolling up a fat twist. We out all night till morning light, so now I gotta take a nap quick. We in the Jeeps, our diesel. MD came back for the sequel. Told her come through, wanna meet you. Tag team downstairs, it was evil. We in the city where the girls are pretty. Let me see your ID, are you legal? Come home with me, her friend MD. No panties, but the bra was see-through.
Bro, that's fire.
It's alright. I mean, like I said, bro, like I said, I had to cut it short because it's incriminating.
Yeah, I mean, you can, just phase out certain things, but no, it's the on point, it's the rhythm, it's the dip, the dip. Oh, we don't want to start the dip. But anyway, I forgot we had the stint, right? So in a typical night fashion, and at this particular time, we weren't even living in Logan. We were just still in Preston, right? And then for some, I think we just drove. We're just kicking it, walking around, and we just come up on like some, this like other nigga half looking something motherfucker, black guy, fucking white mom in fucking Logan, Utah, trying to be a rapper. Black Socks. That was his name. Shout out to the Black Socrates. Where the hell is he at these days, man?
Oh yeah.
Black Socrates. And I remember we just was kicking it, right? And then one thing led to another. We held our ground. We started flowing, and then, yeah, why don't you come by to the studio? Whoop de whoop. And it was weird because this was around the time when you left. Maybe I don't even know what happened. Maybe you went out to do something, because like I lived with this cat for a few months, and it was interesting because we were just doing music every day. And he was talking about, yeah, man, just fuck with me on these shows, and just in the lab. But his music was a little different than mine. But then we were just like smoking dope on the low, bro. It was just crazy in this little house in Logan, Utah. And I remember
working back to Macru, right?
Yeah, possibly. Like you left for a little bit, because then after that, then you came back and got an apartment or something. But this was like,
I don't know how, but yeah.
Oh man, yeah, bro. I remember during that time, I was sitting there trying to like figure out, my life still.
Yeah.
And
you were thinking about going back on the boat. Well, let's talk about that, because you got to fill in the gap here, because I went to Williston because Lee was up there.
Mm-hmm.
So where did you go after that?
See, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah, because I already went to North Dakota, came back.
Yeah.
And then that's when you went. And I remember, I don't know why the fuck did we ever go together, brother? Like what was
I don't know. I think you were tired of me. That's the thing. I think that was
we just needed that break, huh?
Yeah, we needed a break, yeah.
I think back and I'm like, dude, if we would have, or maybe if we would have did that earlier, because I think by that time you were kind of getting burnout too. You were hitting your like, what the fuck is going on type of shit. And yeah. So after you went to Williston, bro, I don't know what I just probably went back to Vegas. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't even know I have a hard time keeping the years together. All I know is the last time I was in Vegas, because when I left Idaho for the last time,
it was 2012.
I had some of the best pussy. I'm sorry, man. Dude, look, oh man, dude. I mean, did you ever know about the one? Nah, you never even met her. You left like a little bit. See, that was right when I just met one of the baddest, the baddest one that ever just.
You know what? You're right. So as soon as I left, this nigga wants to start getting all these fucking bitches, like just sending me shit. I got this one. I got the
bro.
Then I go to Williston, North Dakota, where there's nothing. There's 30,000 cocks to one chick. And then I banged a redhead.
Like, bro, I remember literally it was a day. So you did something. I don't know if it was the actual day you left, bro. I remember I stayed in the apartment like for maybe another, I don't know how long, but I did a 3B, a little 3P in a day. Like I had it was like the one Mexican chick there in Logan. And then maybe was it like 2 in Logan? And then I had a little something coming up from Layton that was like going to drive up. And I literally, I remember it was like the night before or something. And like, I had one come through in the morning. We do a little something. Boom. I get her out of there by like noon. The other one comes through. And the Layton chick, literally like just as I'm putting the second one in the car, and that was the little baddie that worked at the Planet Fitness right by those apartments. But yeah, man, that was the best I ever did. I'll be honest, man. Little 3-peat, just I had a little roster for a moment, but that was all I needed, bro. It was cool. But I do remember calling you up like, dog, like I don't know what the fuck or something, brother, but like I just banged 3 chicks. Like what the fuck? like why does this shit happen? Like, and you're not here, and I was just like,
Bro, good for you. The best I did was a fat redhead, and I couldn't get it up because when I went to go eat her coochie, it tasted like pee. Like she didn't wipe her coochie after she went pee, and I just couldn't get it up. That's the best I ever did out there.
well, in Williston, yeah. I mean, Williston is rough. But hold on, man. I forgot about this bitch too. Date hookup, brother. This was the days of date hookup.
Hey, Tango.
I went out to Williston, bro. I was on that date hookup shit because I was out there in Tioga setting my thing. And I got some pussy in Williston. I remember some chick, Lindsay or Lisa or something, bro. And they would just be like, oh, where you at? Whatever. Oh, I'm over here in Tioga. I stayed at this man camp. And when we would go into work in town, I'd always find my way off, man. Always slithered into some pussy. Even when I was working at the mines in Safford, Arizona, from Preston. Remember the plastics company? I used to work for that company.
Yep.
And they sent us down to work at the mines in Arizona. And shout out to these 2 white boys I was staying with down there. And I was just like horny, bro. We've probably been out there like 3 weeks, maybe a month. And I was just like, boys, all right, let's go out. I got to get some pussy or something. But I remember hopping on, I think it was the date hookup. And the first, I'm just, boom, line something up, man. And I knew she was a big one. Only 2 girls completely wall of shame. I'm talking about big. This bitch was so big. I brought her over first because I'm showing the one dude pictures, and he's like, dude, that's rough. You're gonna hit that? I'm like, yeah, fuck, bro. She's gonna suck my dick. I'm good. That's just my mentality. I was like, bro, period. Just numbers. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I want some action. Sit here. I mean, because that's the reality too. I'd rather kick it around a fat, nasty bitch, even for 45 minutes, than just be around dudes all day. Like, I don't give a fuck. At least, she smoked. I think she brought over some fucking McDonald's, Carl's Jr., or some shit for real.
Man.
And and I remember when she pulled up, bro, like a little ass car, like Honda Accord or something, fucking Toyota Camry. And bro, like when she pulled up and she got out, like the car like it was low, and then she got out and the shit kind of I was like, I knew right then and there I'm in for a long night. And the funniest shit was the homie wanted to stay up just to like, oh fuck, I wasn't trying to hit that. It might freeze up. Hold on. Fuck, I got too much shit going on. But the next morning or whatever, like I remember him, like he was trying to low key clown me. I was like, bro, you guys are clowns, dog. I got some pussy last night. Yeah, she was fat and nasty, bro. And she was so fat and nasty that I had a hard time keeping my penis up. This is one of the most kind of weird moments in my life, brother. The bitch was so big, dog, that okay, for one, you bend the chick over, just bend over, slide that thing up in there, bro. She was so fat that her pussy was like hanging like on the bed, like attached to her stomach. Like I had to like pick the pussy like and put it on my cock like it was a pocket pussy or something. It was fucking weird, right?
Damn.
And I'm like, look, I'm horny as shit. I was just having her suck me off for the longest time, and I'm just like, I still can't just come like this. So I ended up saying something, or maybe she brings it up. You like to watch porn? I was like, yeah, I love porn. And but I ended up bending the bitch over, bro, and just taking my phone out and setting the phone on her back.
Damn.
I'm literally just watching my little favorite lesbian scenes or whatever, and I'm just hitting her from the back, bro, trying to get a full erection so I can fuck her. And then same thing, turn her over. I just put it on her, put the phone in her belly.
Right on her fupa.
Oh my god, man!
Hey, I know who you're forgetting. I never hit. I don't know if you hit, but was it Maria?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I still got those little pictures too.
This fool has an archive. Damn, bro. I got the spank bank. That's all I got. I still remember her squatting over that sink.
Oh, Maria. Hey man, that's one of the baddest bitches. And honestly, that was your bitch. I don't even know what the hell kind of was he. I don't even,
Well,
or something like we were both talking and like, yo, I don't know. It was weird.
well, that's the thing. We were fresh off tag team status, me and you. So I mean, you know, fresh off of tag team status. I mean, what's mine was yours, you know, and then yeah. So we were about it, except for like I said, Cafe Rio that one time. I'm glad we didn't do nothing, did none of that.
Yeah,
I'm glad we didn't do that.
that was no, ain't
See,
nothing like
we might have been horny, dude, but we were never like forceful. We were never
oh hell no.
Cowards about it. You know, we never took advantage of nobody. It was always consensual.
Oh,
you know when.
Yeah,
ain't
no bitches can come back and say nothing. Or except
no.
I kicked them out of the room because I got mad because you couldn't suck the dick or something like that, or shit like that.
Yeah. Worst thing they could ever say about me is, oh yeah, he put me in the car, took me home. He made sure I was comfortable. You know, I'm not that type of guy, dude. I'm good.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't need it that bad.
Yeah. There's a couple times when I've been with girls and like I don't like to get real aggressive. I like a little firm hand just sometimes in the throat before I finish off, and I'm just really in there. But I had some chicks like request that I fucking literally like grab their fucking and squeeze and fucking smack. I'm just like, yo, bitch, I'm cool, baby.
Yeah, you gotta do it to a black chick. That's you know you
well, that's
no
why
evidence there.
This is what I don't understand about about rapists and like these pedos and stuff, bro. Is like, or even this booty bandits in prison.
Fuck.
How can you get your dick hard in the midst of fear and like hearing no's and scream? Like, I honestly can't process that, bro. Because here we are.
Either I think fear is the fear is what gets their dick hard. Like seeing somebody else frightened.
See, that's shit, bro.
Like for me, especially being a dad of a little girl, like I'm on murder time 24/7, bro. Like that's just how it is. You know, I mean, nobody's ever gonna attack or harm my family. My daughter's not gonna be left unattended by somebody I don't know. There's some sick fucks in this world, dude. And that's my standard. And people say I'm too harsh. Oh, you're gonna go. You know what, dude? I'll tell you my biggest fear. I'm afraid of prison. I am not cut out for prison. Hell no, nigga. I will not make it. I will not make it. But I will gladly go to protect my my wife and my daughter, dude.
Yeah. Nah, absolutely. Same thing here. You know, when I became a dad, man, I was like, and the only sucky thing is, I be thinking this too. It's fucked up. You only get like one chance, right? So like you got to pick and choose when you want to throw away your freedom card for your family. I mean,
I
obviously,
know.
like if it's big enough, you already know. But you know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying on that. Like, say if you heard something that happened, naturally you go, okay, you're going over there, but then bro, no, it was, you're like, motherfucker, I almost threw in my freedom card, bitch. What do you mean? No,
yep,
it wasn't that. It was this. Oh, bitch. Like, I only got one go around with this
yep.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then you'd be sitting in that bitch and like, I can't help you. I used my one time. Baby. I love you.
Yep.
Daddy loves you.
I know. That's the sad part. You know, you would do that to protect them, but now you're not with them. You know. But what are you gonna do as a man? You just gonna let it go? No, you'll never be respected. You'll never respect yourself. You know, your wife won't respect you. You got one job on this earth, and that's to protect your loved ones. You know, um, and that's why this generation of pussies. I don't get it, bro. Like I'm not hard, but I'm hardened, and that I don't get the beta male mentality. Bro. I just don't get it, dude. No, I don't believe in being all aggressive and shit. You know, I like to be left alone, man. You know, um, I think one of my triggers though is when like these country white boys stare too hard. I just look them right in their eyes till they stare away. You know, other than that, I'm pretty easygoing, dude. You know, I don't want any trouble. Um, uh, but yeah, we got one job, dude, and that's to provide and protect. Oh, that's two jobs. Well, it's all under one job description is to provide and protect. That's it.
Yeah. Lead, teach, some other shit. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, bro, I used to worry about that when my kid was around your age. When I was an early father, an infant, like I used to just worry, like, and luckily it hasn't happened. But I was just like, yo, because you just hear this, luckily Nevada, Utah, Wisconsin, right? You're not downtown Milwaukee. I'm not downtown Vegas, so it's like,
Yeah.
it's real American people where we live, and fucking people that ain't nobody looting stores and fucking where you're at or where I'm at, running
No.
in, taking $900 worth of shit, and it's cool. But I used to wonder, like, bro, if I'm out with my girl and something, and the kid, and say if like, you know, I seen some dude spit on my fucking child, or you know, you know, hey, you little faggot, like, and sometimes I think about it too much to where like, bro, where's this thought coming from? Like, I don't even want to manifest some shit like that, but I
That's
want
all
to
right.
know.
I think about the same shit.
I want to know for myself, like, because I know myself, and it's like, well, I mean, a spit or something like that. It's just, bro, I'm taking flight, whatever. But there is a level of, yo, or even if some dude, kind of just saying something to your woman, or but it's like
Right.
you might have to check them to a certain point, or uh, or just like how I would handle it. Like, and if I could sleep with myself that night, like I don't want to go too crazy and get an assault charge over getting a couple of groceries, and then I'm not home
Yeah.
that. But I don't want to go home with those groceries and then have my be questioning like, damn, dude, that dude straight punked my girl in front of me or
Yep.
some shit.
No, that's a no go. But you're talking about the threshold. What's the
Yeah,
threshold? You know, is it severe enough to put him? You know, obviously it's always going to be put him in his place, and then see what progresses from that. Um, any cop I know, they're going to respect that. They have to follow the law, but I mean that's noble. You know, um, and then there's the threat where when do these come into play? And that is the ultimate threat. And to me, pulling a gun, that you better make sure there's no retreat. You can't run there. I mean, there's no way out. You know, that's the last thing. Me being a firearms owner, I hope I never have to use them.
Absolutely.
Obviously I go to the range and stuff, you know, but I hope I never have to use them on anyone. But I'm always ready. I go to church with it, movies with it, anywhere I go with it, man. And I'm always sitting facing the door because you never know. Like I said, it's sick out there, bro. Sick.
Yeah.
These MK Ultra controlled. You never know who's controlled and who's not.
Yeah. Yeah. When the next, psyop is going to take place right in front of us, you know?
Yep.
Gotta be on our P's and Q's, man. Oh, see, now I'm getting all my doomsday prepper head. Let's get out of there.
Once you're in it, you're not out of it, bro. It's always in the back of your mind, you know. That's why, like, when I have loads like this, like today, well, it's today already, but I gotta go to Florida. I'm like, just not today, God, just not today. Please don't let the shit hit the fan today. Let me get back home.
Yeah. Matter of fact, shit. I don't got the strap nearby, but I had a fucking machete literally hanging up. Now I don't see my fucking machete. Where the fuck my machete? I had some shit right here, just just in case, you know what I mean, studio and shit, and just chop motherfucker's arm off real quick or something.
Yo.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to my machete, man? The fuck? And see, I'm the paranoid guy, bro. I misplace stuff so bad, and if I don't, like, I'm always thinking people's like, oh, I think weird shit, right? I think like federal agents and stuff come inside the home, and I'm not there. I don't know. I be tripping out. Like, I know that bowl wasn't there, you know. It was weird. Where the fuck did my machete go, bro?
I think Utah and Logan, for me in my life, that was the trippiest place I've ever gotten high. It's the weirdest fucking place to me in the world. Even when we were driving, I was like, we're in the Matrix. None of this is real. It's just the weirdest fucking people out there, bro. At least in that region.
It is, okay, back to the freaky tales. So, you know what it is too, is like, I remember that, man. Shout out to my boy Dre too, man. He had a story, man, there in Ogden, bro. He calls me up one day, or maybe he came into work. We were working at Denny's together and shit. This dude used to, take the bus, still fly and shit. And he comes, and he was kind of late, right? And he was like, man, Coda. He was like, bro, you never gonna believe what happened to your boy, dog. I was like, what? You new little pussy? He's like, it's like better than that. I said, better than new pussy? He said, well, damn near close. He's like, I was just walking, boom, hit the corner. I start walking as this car pulls up, and this chick, she literally was like, so basically telling him like, damn, you look so good. I want to suck your dick. And he was like, yeah, I kind of. he's like, scoped it out, a little bad Joan, whatever. He's like, so yeah, man, I hopped in. She, pulled up, boom, went to a parking lot, and she just, topped your boy off, man. Got some drive-by head. And I just asked her to drop me off here at the corner, man. And I was like, wait, like just now? Now he's like, yeah, man, just now, man. I said, all right, just drive by head, just she, crazy as shit, man. And he's like, yeah, man. She just pulled up on me, man. Said, hey, you look good. I want to suck your dick. I was like,
damn.
Well, good for you.
So that was in Ogden or what?
I was in fucking Ogden, and I don't have a drive-by head story, but I literally had a nymphomaniac, and I just say that because she had these papers that literally classified her with nymphomania. Like, she's like, She was a sex addict or whatever, and she gave me crazy head. But I was working at the Denny's, and she, back in the day, man, that shit, those jobs are so easy to get the shit. But I'll just go, I go up to the little table and just right away, the whole thing, and I'm like, oh, boom, boom, and similar situation. She just literally said like, I just want to suck your dick. I was like, wow. I had that lined up for about a month and a half. Man.
Something in the water in Ogden.
Something in the water, bro. And it was so cool because she literally lived down the street right from the Denny's. I mean, I would take a break and literally just walk. Knock on the door, bro. Like, go get some head, get some pussy real quick. Not even too much pussy, man. Only fucked her like once or twice, stuck it in a little bit. She just wanted to suck dick. She literally, like, she was on meds and stuff, bro. She was literally like a nymphomaniac. She would literally describe to me how much she loved sucking dick. And it wasn't just my dick. She's like, she just sucked dicks. She had a dick sucking. She literally. I was like,
oh shit!
I was like, and I couldn't pass it up. And this actually, I was in a relationship at the time, and I told my girl about this shit. She knows, but that's why I cheated. At that particular time, I'm like, baby, like. I had a literally
sucker out here.
Like the superhead that Corinne Steffens. This is Corinne Steffens of fucking Ogden, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, Ogden was definitely that's a nice place, man. It's a cool place.
It is, man. I'd live back there again.
Shout out to Brandy. Shout out to Brandy. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Like so many so much shit, bro. Like now I'm thinking about the Denny's, bro. I banged another fat bitch out of it. Like, oh god, it's just and you know what's really funny? I mean, this is a good thing. Because as much as I seriously think about sex still on a daily, bro. I mean, my libido don't stop. If I'm jerking or me and my girl, we have sex and everything, but I jerk off every day I bust a nut. And it's usually just real quick through porn. I'm just fucking horny. I just want to bust a nut every day. I love it. And, but it doesn't come to me, or at least there was something about back then. I don't know if it was like the way I carried myself, just no care in the world, but it was just like, I'll just go, you know what I mean? Just those random moments. We just go somewhere and, like you just kind of knew you were going to, I don't know, either get some pussy or something would just kind of happen. Well, or at least I felt a titty or, I got a number.
Yeah. Something.
Like, I guess it's just growing up. And being a family guy, like, even when I go to the store, brother, I know I'm a handsome guy, but like, I literally don't feel, bro, like, I don't feel none of that. I don't even feel like I get no play. I'm talking about, like, I'll be in the stores and all I see is other family. Like, I don't feel that like crazy factor. There's no more wild nights. There's no more,
Oh man. You already know, bro. Like, same here. It's not that I don't want other women, but I really don't. But it'd be nice to, have like old times where they hit on me now. Now I feel like just an old ass nigga.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's a trip. Like, I get a couple. Most of the time, it's my girl pointing it out. Like we'll be sitting here and Janine will be like, if that bitch doesn't stop staring at you, and I'll be like, who? Like, what? I was like, there's a bitch. Yeah. She's like, yeah. Or, I had one little small incident when the waitress came up and, she's talking to us and she, does oh my gosh, and can I get you anything else? And the next time she came up, she said, how's everything tasting? And I'm just like it's fine, thank you. But I didn't really, I didn't even like, she was more upset. Like, if that bitch comes up and touches you one more time, we're gonna fucking, and I was just like, I didn't take it like that though. You know what I mean?
Like, well, I'm kind of grateful though that I'm not on the market though, because with all these vaccinated zombies out there, bro, I don't want my dick in some vaccinated pussy, bro. Fuck that. That's the end of it.
Oh yeah. No.
I think about that shit all the time. Like, I'm just so grateful that I'm married and I'm good. Like, just
No, for real, bro. Hey, me and you, we both been lucky, right? Because we've had our share of unprotected sex and stuff, and
oh my goodness, yeah.
well, mostly all of the sex was I ain't worn a condom since.
Dude, all of it was unprotected, every bit of it.
And the sad thing was, our trains. There was one instance in the Logan when we had ran the train on the tweaker whore, and we're both in there raw dogging, and this bitch is tweaking it, and she shoots it up too though. She liked to shoot her dope. She'd go in the bathroom, shoot her dope.
I didn't know the bitch was pregnant, bro.
And come out
while we were running those trains, bro. Like,
yeah, but that's wild, man. Like, and then one thing, like, when I felt really bad, maybe this was around the DMT experience a couple years ago. I came back from Arizona and I got some pussy. Where did I get some pussy? It was in Vegas or on my way back, somewhere out there. And then I come back and I lied to my girl. She, hey, did you sleep with anybody? And initially I said no. But honestly, bro, I smoked. I laid in the room for about like 20 minutes, and the weed like kind of hit me, and I was just like, bro, what if you do have something, and you give it to your girl, and then you die, and then she died, or something bad, and then like your son, you have to look at your son and be like, bro, just because daddy couldn't keep his dirty dick in his pants, killed mommy, and this and that. I started tripping my fucking self out, and something in my spirit, I got up and I went out there and I said, baby, I lied. I said, I don't know. I said, I'm sorry. I freaked out. But like, now I understand, because I don't want to give you nothing. Boom, boom, boom. She's like, yeah. But like, we don't think of shit like that in the beginning, man. And then it really took me to sit there and be like, what's the big deal about cheating? Oh yeah, the fucking diseases. And I just was thinking about my son, like, bro, like, what if you hurt his mom because of your dirty dick? or just how stupid would I feel? Yeah, brother. Yeah, I was so cool, man. Threesome, and now I'm dead.
Yep.
Just dead. I have a good story, and then I'm dead.
Like for me, like if it ain't my wife's pussy, dude, I don't want it. Like I can't sit there and be banging another chick knowing that I'm married at home. I would never be able to keep it up, bro. I couldn't. That's just me. But I couldn't do it. I don't want. Come home, my wife sucks my dick. I got some, like you said, some untold disease. She goes and kiss my daughter. Fuck. We all got herpes. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, the reason I felt so bad is because this is where I'm a piece of shit. It's my therapy. My beautiful woman, she asked me, because I was out there and we kind of left in a fight, and she asked me, like a man, like a woman to a man, because I wanted some pussy. I'm back home now. Did you sleep with anybody while you were out there? Because if you have, basically we're gonna get you tested type shit. And I said no, and I still fucked her anyway. And I was like, and then, yeah, bro. And then after I sat there, bro, and this dark feeling started to resonate over me. It was the way she like, you know, and I still feel bad. I feel bad about telling the story right now. This was 2-3 years ago, but we're all healthy over here, you know. But I just take that as a growth period, man. It was like oh fuck, like the cheating hit different. It wasn't just, it was like, oh yeah, duh, because I got like a 2-year-old or 4-year-old. How it was? Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's like this could cost us medical, even if it was some herpes or some gonorrhea. Like this could be like hundreds of dollars of shit. You know, just over a. So yeah, man. I don't blame you. You know, I don't. It's
I remember that. I remember when I came out to visit you, and it was like thundering and lightning and shit. And I guess
that was the best. That was the best. That big boom.
yeah, remember that? I was trying to fuck that bitch, and it was the loudest thunder I ever heard in my life. It was almost like God was telling me no.
Yeah, I like honestly, the lightning. I think it struck nearby because the whole power went out, and it was this deafening silence. And I remember I had just lost vision of you. Like you had just went around the corner. I had just dipped in through that little cut.
Yep.
Boom! And I we kind of like, brother, like we ran back to each other and shit. We're like, what the fuck, dog?
Yep. It's crazy because I was almost going inside of her house.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And she looked at me. And she was thinking about it. She was about to let me in, and then boom! And she's like, and shut the door. So,
damn. Maybe she got a sign like, yo, like that was a sign like, don't let this demon in your house, girl.
no, I think it was she knew she had AIDS or some shit.
Oh. Could have been. Now I don't even remember what female this was, but
some white chick, stay-at-home mom, you know.
Section 8 welfare, EBT.
Section 8 welfare, yeah, it was all that. Yep.
Yeah. Typical EBT whore.
Yep.
Oh, they love to just lay on their back and get the dick. You know?
Yes, sir. Somebody's got to do it.
Man. Dude, that was like, I remember that. The whole power went out, deafening silence, like crazy shit. Like, you imagine that's thunder. Like, imagine like a bomb or thunder louder than that. Like, nature is just a motherfucker, dude. Or just being like in a war zone. Imagine hearing that. Like 15, like imagine running and you hear 15 of what we heard. Boom, boom, boom around you. You'd be disoriented. You'd be like, what the fuck? Like, and having to, like, you know, find your way through that chaos. That shit was intense, bro. Some of the dopest thunderstorms ever experienced in my life was in North Dakota, though. That rolling thunder that they had out there when I was out there, like around this time of year. I'm talking about in the desert, you know, we got a little 15-minute rainstorm, thunderstorm comes through, monsoon for like 8 minutes and then it's done. Bro, North Dakota, you talk about Northern Lights. These fuckers had like movies in the sky, bro. I remember being out there and it was hours of lightning. I'm talking like some of it with thunder, some of it without. It was just like constant fucking thunder or constant lightning. And I was just like so impressed because it was just like hours and hours of rolling thunder, dude. Like, kind of started to trip me out a little bit. I was like, bro, if we hear this shit in the desert, like, first of all, we're going to be under a flood. Like, we just don't hear it like that. Did you ever have that experience when you were up there? Like with the weather?
No, it was just really windy. And I was twacked out at the time. So I was seeing freaking portals and shit of spirits coming out of these portals and shit. I was like, I gotta get off of this shit.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's go there for a minute, bro. Let's go into some paranormal. I'm gonna I'm gonna get some spooky sounds up on the screen. And okay, how about this? I remember a conversation. Hopefully, it's, whatever. You were younger. You called me on the phone, and you're describing a certain demonic entity that is like on the roof or something of the house or the neighbor's house, and it was so real, you know, to you at that time or whatever you were going through. I was sitting on the phone. I was like, I'm getting chills because you're like describing this demon and shit, like literally. And so let's go into that a little bit, man. And do you think, like,
Damn.
you think that was more a drug psychosis, like drug induced schizophrenia, or is there still,
I mean, I wouldn't say it was schizophrenia. I would say that my pineal gland was open from some shit that I smoked. And I was allowed to see these things. I mean, and it happened. I've been, not smoking weed for a long time, and it happened all up until like I was 23.
yeah.
So I mean,
So
nothing now.
yeah.
But let's just say it was schizophrenia. If you are schizophrenic, it's not like it goes away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Or if anything, it remains dormant, right? And certain experiences maybe bring it back out. You think?
you could say that would be a dormant schizophrenia if it existed, or why not it just be the veil between the unseen and the seen is thinner. I've always looked at it as like a spiritual thing. Like God allowed me to see what He wanted me to see. If I never would have seen what I seen, I would not be on that path of what looked like at the time searching and escape. It was actually just leading me down to where I needed to be now. It was a cold winter night. Such a fright.
Yeah. I have a few, like, when I was younger, because I was on the medication and everything, and Haldol and all these prescriptions, and I would have withdrawals, and I seen some things when I was a kid that I thought were completely real. Like I had this one episode when I was younger, about 5th grade, maybe 7th grade, something like that, in Layton, Utah, my grandma's old fucking house. And I was laying in the room, and I remember I had this football cup holder, but it had pens and pencils in it. And I remember, bro, I was laying there in bed, and I used to have hallucinations every fucking night. My cousin will say that the house was haunted because she used to hear voices, but whatever. She's on pills herself. But this football mug came alive, and the pencils sticking out of it turned into fucking claws, bro. And they were reaching to grab me on the bed and shit. And I freaked out and I yelled, and there was something my mom came in, and she could tell by like sheer terror on my face. I knocked the pins over. I'm hyperventilating. They took me to the hospital. But the doctor, I remember saying, he's like, have you changed his medication lately? Yeah. And he said, well, he could be suffering from withdrawals. And but then whether it's the mushrooms, DMT, salvia, smoking that spice, I've had these moments though with the unseen, and then my DMT, the veil was actually revealed to me. I mean, that was the big thing about the DMT. Like, I mean, it's my thought, my opinion, but like I feel like I there's some shit out there, like with like the veil. There's literally a veil, a firmament, whatever you like, that does kind of protect us from the other side. And on my DMT trip, man, that shit was like open, like there's like a little grayish looking cloth, and it's like you were able to go through that motherfucker, and through that is the shit that our eyes don't let us see, and it's like they're everywhere at all times. And
Yeah. Well, you think about it. If you were constantly living in that DMT world, you would not be able to function. And I think that we're not meant to always see this shit. And that goes back to, you know, smoking spice when you fell over the balcony and shit. And you said that you were walking and you felt like that there was an audience laughing at you and making fun of you. And I had that same exact experience smoking either spice or marijuana, where these things that are always there but we can't see them, they were making fun of me and shit and laughing.
Oh, I just got chills hard, bro. Wait a minute. Okay. So let me tell you my last salvia. No, it wasn't salvia. I was smoking. This was the Arizona time where I did the Wall of Shame girl. Same house, the same two guys. The one guy was like, his father, you know, he was the supervisor, so he was the square. Me and the other dude, and we're both from Preston. We're out there in Arizona. Oh, where'd my brother go? Come back in, brother. I'm gonna keep it going. We're out there in Arizona. I'm coming down. We've been smoking meth for a couple days. Going to work, coming back. There was a weird feeling in the house anyway. There we go. Yes. I was just explaining so I was in Arizona. We're doing a job. You know, we stay at the company provides us this double wide mobile home trailer, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, middle of the desert out in Arizona. There's a cement patio, probably fucking high, 5-6 feet off the ground. And then it has a metal railing going around it. We had meth, we couldn't get no weed and shit, but we ended up getting this spice. It's K2. Now, I had smoked spice and K2 before, but I was up for a few days, so you know my whole equilibrium's off. I'm coming down off methamphetamines. I remember sitting out on the back patio, and it's these two fools out there, and I took a hit. I'm sitting in a chair like this, like the sliding doors right here. The patio, there's a tree line. I remember taking a hit and just kind of slumping in my chair. And the next thing I know, like I'm on the ground. These fuckers said I basically, once I came to, I took a hit. They said, bro, I had a seizure or whatever. I don't know. They said, bro, you started spazzing out and you started walking towards the rail and you fucking flipped over the rail. And this is far, bro. It was like far ass, at least a 6-foot drop, you know. And they said, yeah, you just went over the rail. I said, what? I thought these two white boys jumped me, dog. Okay. But before I actually came to, I remember seeing like a black tunnel, dude, with like red mist, red smoke around it. Okay. And at the end of this tunnel was like something scary down there. And there's hearing a voice like basically telling me to go with them, like follow me down this tunnel. Like, and something told me, if you choose to go, this is death. Like, I feel like I would have died. A concussion, you know how like those shits, like, yeah, you just spazzed out, fell over the rail, hit my head. I feel like I could have given up. But something told me like, and then in my head, I'm like, no, fuck you. And I swear to God, it was like, okay, like, I'll be back. Like, okay, you're choosing not to go now, motherfucker? He's like, I'll be back. Like, you're going to have this experience again. we're coming for you. And I had one shoe on, one shoe off. And there's gravel. I fell on gravel and shit. Gravel yard. And I'm kind of getting up. And I was just out of it, bro. Naturally, I thought these two white boys jumped me. I got up real defensive. I pick up rocks. I'm throwing, fuck you motherfuckers. What's up? What's up? You know? And they're like, bro, chill out, man. Like, dude, you just spazzed out. And I'm like, fuck you motherfuckers. Don't come near me, bro. And I remember like, oh shit, there. I see my phone on the ground. But I start walking, bro. Didn't find my other shoe, and I start walking. It's a long dirt road before you even get to the main highway out here in Safford, Arizona. And I'm walking down this dark desert dirt road. And on the sides, bro, sagebrush, typical desert shit. Dude, it feels like there's children of the corn / pet cemetery / bro, on both sides of me, I'm hearing ruffling in the bushes. There's like little evil henchmen chasing me down. I feel the sense of like a creature that's coming to eat me. These motherfuckers hop in the truck. And so now I'm freaking out because I see lights coming down the road. And I thought they were coming to get me, dog. Because these are some white boys from Idaho. And I'm out here in Arizona. I thought they fucked me up. They're trying to kill me. And I remember like basically just strutting down this path. And I remember like, fuck, my phone. I'm looking. I'm like, I need help. Nothing was making sense. And then this thing hit me in the head. It said, look for mama. Just like open your phone and look for mama, right? Mom, right? And so I was like, oh shit. Because none of the numbers were making sense, bro. I'm looking at, and then I'm realizing like, you ain't got nobody in your life, dude. You're fucked. Like, can't call nobody. I look for mom or mama. Ring. Hello? It's late. And I'm just like blurting out shit. She's freaking out. And they kind of they're coming closer. I'm throwing rocks and shit. Bro, chill out. We're not going to hurt you. Like, and then the one dude has my shoe. He's like, look. He's like, I have your shoe. And he like throws my shoe at me. And I'm like, and then, I'm like, okay. Like, and I start to kind of come to. And I'm like, anyway, but for that split second, bro, the whole devil, the tunnel, escaping death, creatures coming out of the bushes. Eventually they get close enough and I don't know, hand on my phone and they kind of explain. But anyway, we go back that night. I'm still out of it. Kind of apologize to them. Once the other dude goes to bed, me and the homie stay up and I was like, dude, fast forward about maybe a week later or something. I'm sitting in the living room. No, I'm in my bedroom. The dude's right across from me. I wasn't doing no dope at this particular time. I thought mine was done. Apparently he still has some. I'm sitting in my room. I'm talking about a grown man scream like this fucking. I heard some shit like that come out of his room. The door swings open. He runs out, and I fucking fly out of my room. And he's like white. He's already white, but he's pale white. And he's like pointing to the room, dog. Like he's frozen in fear. Grown ass man. He's like older than me at this time. Deathly scared. Claims that he was sitting there, something jumped on him. He's like, dude, I was sitting there. Tells me, he didn't tell the one homeboy, but later he was like, this was the crazy thing, is that he was just coming down on the meth. But I said, did you smoke some K? He said, I didn't smoke no spice, bro. He's like, I was just sitting in my room and something grabbed me and it was dark. And he's like, and he freaked the fuck out. So bad so that they told us to wrap up the job and like get our ass back to Idaho. You know what I mean?
Damn.
But I've never seen a grown man that scared. Whatever. I hit the spice. He never, because because we would smoke outside, and I don't think he'd just be smoking the spice in his room, but he was coming off that shit. But he said something grabbing. I mean, it took us probably, bro. This motherfucker actually went back to church, dude, because of that. Like,
Wow.
it took us about 3 or 4 hours to calm him down. We called the one Dallas, I think was his name. He called his dad, told him like, "Yo, he's freaking out." His name was Robert. He called his wife. He was like, "I'm sorry." He just has his wife on speaker. Like, she's like, "What's going on?" We're like, "He's just freaking out." I don't know. He was just sitting there like for hours, bro. He didn't go back into the room that whole night, and he wouldn't sleep in there again. This motherfucker was just sleep on the couch and shit for the next few days, and like, I don't know. So that was,
Some
yeah.
crazy shit, dude.
I don't know, man. That house was kind of weird. It was in a weird area. But then you got Arizona in general. It's very sacred territory out there, very sacred
See,
ground.
that's the thing. Arizona's creepy. All that desert, that it's very, very spooky.
Okay. How about this for spooky? When I went out there in 2021 to see Chase and Channing, we went to the Superstition Mountains. Yep. Right there at, right there outside, Superstition Mountains.
Yeah.
We went to the old Dutchman cave or Dutchman forest, whatever it's called, at Lost Dutchman. Now, this is a little eerie as well. This was during the pandemic, 2021. My boy Mikey, before we even leave Vegas, dude, because he drive out there, he puts his car keys in my glove box. I don't have shit in my glove box. I always use the middle console. He put his keys in the glove box in the bottom. All I had was my car manual, registration, boom. Closes it up. So we're thinking we have his keys the whole time. But we go to the Dutchman State Park. And we're out there. We have lunch. We hang out. We go out hiking a little bit. I do find like some cemeteries or like little graves and it's little desert memorials and shit. And some bones of some animals or whatever. And we go to the bar, and one of the old timers is talking to us. I did my research because I watched some stuff about the superstitions, how hikers go missing, things come up missing. Well, later that night, because we didn't initially, so my glasses come up missing, my laptop, and a pair of sandals. Okay, missing from my car. Like that night, like the glasses I couldn't even find. I thought, you think I had them on my fucking head or whatever. Completely disappeared. When I'm going to take Mike to the airport, I drop him off at Sky Harbor. Like clockwork, he just reaches in. He's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Where are my fucking keys, dog?" I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know, in the fucking glove box." He's like, "Fool, they're not in there." I'm like, we've been together the whole time. You know what I mean? I'm still looking for an explanation to explain that. For a minute, I mean, I did. I know Chase wouldn't do it, but some neighbors or something. For a minute, I was thinking like, did I leave my windows down? Did like one of his people like grab my shit? But then I'm thinking, I have so much shit in the car. Like, why would they just grab like, the laptop for sure, but sandals and shades? I had cologne. I had just duffel bags. Like, there's a lot more shit you could have just taken besides those items. And so I tried to debunk it from that way. I said, fuck, maybe. But like, I never leave the car just unlocked. Like, we were never, we're at Channing's apartment or Chase's crib. Like, but we went to the Superstitions, bro. And those items came up missing. That was a little odd. After the people were, it's like, oh yeah, some people come here and then go for a hike, come back, and this is missing out of their car. That's missing. And I was like, And that happened to me. So
That's crazy.
yeah, and just no explanation. Like that's the most irritating thing. Is like, what the fuck? You know, it's not like I'm leaving my windows down. Maybe cracked because it's hot as shit out there. I crack all four like a little bit. You're not reaching nothing in there to get those items. Like, and they were kind of personal items, so I'm thinking like on some voodoo type shit. And then one of Chase's, his buddy's wife, she's like I sent stuff, and she's telling me like that I have this person around me that watches over me, and she's like, yeah, he's there with you right now. I was like, fuck up.
Nope.
But that's what that Connie bitch did, you know, when she came.
She was a weird one.
You remember when you were in the room and I came to the room and I was like, brother, like you probably want to hear this, dog, because she was telling you, she said your dad's name, like I was sitting on the couch, bro.
Her daughter was sucking my dick.
Yeah, and she's literally like, I don't want to freak you out, but do you know anybody that died recently? And I'm like, nah.
I don't believe in that shit.
But she's like, look, well, hold on, because that right there is the most definitive. I don't have the pictures to prove it, but she took me ghost hunting that night, I think, or the next day or something. I had the pictures to prove it. She said, first of all, she said, do you know, is there someone with a J or a James or Jim? And I said, oh shit. I said, yeah, my brother's dad just passed away. His name is Jimmy. And then, like, we had nothing in the apartment. There's no way for this bitch to know that. And she was literally saying, she's like, yeah, he thinks you're funny. She was telling me like he appreciates you for watching out for his son. He thinks you're funny. He gets a kick out of you. I was like as if the motherfucker just be hanging out. I was like, that's what I went and got you. And like, I was like, bro, this bitch is saying like, I don't know. That shit was weird, man. And she takes me ghost hunting. She called the name out of the other. She was literally like, Scott, Sam. She's like, his name's with an S. And I go up that little stairway, and it's the old office building because we're doing demolition on that very building. And right there on the fucking filing cabinet is Scott, underlined 2, maybe 3 times on this memo paper, way at the fucking, like, I mean,
crazy.
And then she's telling me to take pictures, and she's like, up there in the rafters. And then I take the pictures and we look at them, and lo and behold, there's a dog face, like evil, like the most evilest dog face. I don't know, man. There's some shit out there, man, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, that stuff's definitely real, but I mean, there's a lot of skepticism too that comes along with it.
I try to be the skeptical guy, but at the same time, because I feel like the demons, or for those people who believe, because my girl's into that shit, she watches like this haunted stuff on TV or YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but the way they can put shit in videos now and make it look real, but a part of me is like, they kind of attack motherfuckers. You don't want to just be so, oh, that's not real because I think that, let me show you I'm real. But at the same time, if you're strong-minded, like I really don't think, actually the Mitzpah right here in Nevada is dubbed the most haunted hotel in America. And me and my girl want to go stay the night there sometime this fall. But I could do something like that because I think certain people, they're going to freak themselves out to make them, oh, what was that? I'm going to go up in that bitch talking shit right away. Hey, you ghost motherfuckers. First of all, I'm going to fucking bang my girl. You guys can watch if you want. And, I think they play off something in each person's psyche. You know, like
Yeah, I mean, there's tells, like they're good at reading people.
yeah, like I walk in there and just like, like we can't get over on this motherfucker. You know, like I'm not gonna fuck. He's pretty cool, or you know, yeah. I just don't see myself being a haunted guy. Like I don't know, it's just like haunted guy. I don't know. I don't like dolls. I still don't like no fucking dolls. You know, my mom had all those dolls and shit. You know, it's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know dolls though. I don't like dolls, dude. Porcelain dolls, fuck that. I don't like dolls. I don't know. I don't like dolls. Yeah. When I was a kid, I thought that the dolls would talk to me and come alive too, but could have been the meds.
Yeah. Hey, same here.
Yeah.
But bro, might have to cut it short, man. Got to get up in about 4 hours. Go get this load. I hate to. I mean, I want to keep talking, but
no, you've done justice. You've done your service. 3 hours, 11 minutes. You're over there on the Central Time, so 1 a.m. over there for you. Dude, thank you, man. For real, this has been it's been pretty cool. It's been hella cool, and it's me in a different light because I feel like I'm trying to be Harris, but at the same time, man, you're my brother, man. So we just had to go down memory lane and just talk real gritty, you know, for a little bit, you know.
Well, absolutely, and see, I'll be over the road, so like it's easier for me to just have that freedom, that alone time to be able to hop on again, and talk some more, dude. I mean,
yeah, man.
Thanks for having me on, bro. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hopefully your fans like the podcast. I don't know.
Yeah, man. No, hopefully they do, man. You know, not too much traction tonight, but why is Podbean fucking me over anyway? But no, it's a grind, man. Every week is like you never know what you're gonna get. And still a small fry, man. I just sit here every week, consistency, and eventually the shit will catch on. I don't know.
Yep, all you gotta do is show up.
Show up, man. But all right, man. Well, shit. We'll get you back on. You know, this was the introduction, and then like we could do topics. You know, come up with different concepts and go into more depth on all sorts of stuff. So,
yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Well,
all right, dude. Well,
brother, ladies and gentlemen,
pleasure.
Gray, aka Truck Stop in the building. Man, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, man. Get some rest. And I love you, brother.
I love you too, man. I'll talk to you later, and look forward to the next one.
All right, man. Salute,
all right, bro. Peace out.
Strange. Bitch. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man. My brother, man. Wow. Gave me 3 hours and 13 minutes of his time. Thank you, brother. I never underestimated you, but I'll be honest, man. I was like, oh, is he going to come on? And then as soon as he sent me the freestyle, I was like, oh, yeah, he's definitely coming on. Wow. I love this background, though. This is a very nice Masonic floor. Podbean ended my show for me at the 2 hour mark. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Oh, yeah, this nigga sent me a message talking about let's try to wrap up like 30 minutes ago. Oh, well. We get lost in the sauce over here in the Haida Pub. All right, turn off that weak shit. What we got? Yeah, that's right. Thursday night Rants. 8 p.m. Your host, Harry Too Scary, a.k.a. Mr. Harris. Be sure to check out the show on WDJYFM.com this Saturday and Sunday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. We everywhere, man. We're just trying to keep making this wonderful content. I don't know what's going on with the Facebook tonight, but thank you to the YouTube viewers, Twitch, and anybody else that gives even an ounce of your time. You could be anywhere in the world. So if you choose to tap in with me, thank you. You never know what you're going to get. And tonight was a very personal family affair reunion, if you will. I was a little nervous to start the show because I was like, oh, I know we're going to talk crazy and I don't want to unleash too many crazy details, but another one in the books. It was a very great show. And should have ended it under the 3-hour mark because I'm going to have a hard time making clips out of this, but I think we got some good clip material. Anywho, I'm signing off. Everybody have a safe night. Drink responsibly. Wear your damn seatbelt. And just, be cordial to people. And we'll be back next week here on YouTube. Same time, same place for episode 89. Man. 88 weeks in a row tonight. Salute everybody. Peace and love. This has been wonderful. The Harris is Drinking Again Pubcast is growing. Harry's drinking again. I'm going to do some more work in the lab before I call it a night and try to get episode 15 out tomorrow on Spotify. Check out the Hide a Pub on Spotify, All Music, Apple, Amazon, anywhere where there's podcasts. Have a good night, y'all. Peace. Harry's drinking again.